Hit the mute.
Good morning, good people. It is Sunday. It is whole Sunday. It is the third Sunday of February.
Your voice is as uncertain as I am about that. Is it the third Sunday? This is a leap year.
But we are here, and it is your favorite Sunday morning radio show. It is Then Get Right on the Good News radio station. I am Kelvin Unique.
And it is the baddest bitch on the block, Eric Devante. And we have a special guest on this Holy Black History Month, third potentially Sunday of the month, Mr. Jay Pendit.
What's up, everybody? I do believe it might be only the second Sunday.
God damn it, Calvin.
Shut the front door mouth. It is not the second
Well,
Sunday.
Valentine's Day is the 14th, and that's the
still 2
second
weeks
week of
left.
February.
Hold on. Well, we got an extra black hit. It is the second. It's the third Sunday.
Is it? Oh, thank God.
The first Sunday was the second.
Oh my God. Our credibility would have been shot to hell.
I'm a respected journalist, and you will respect me as such.
Oh, God.
Well, how are you guys?
I'm good. It's kind of nice outside, and I'm upset I'm not wearing a crop top.
It is nice out.
Yeah.
Like, unexpectedly nice.
Like, it's 71 is the high, and like the lowest
Yeah.
51.
And I have
Oh,
this
shit.
jacket on because I'm cold in here.
But you're stylish, though.
It's cute.
Thank you. I'm
It
supposed to
is
be
cute.
doing a photo shoot this afternoon with my friend Josh.
Mhm.
Does photos, and he keeps asking to shoot photos with me. And he was in Dallas for a while. Now he's back, so I said I guess I'll bite the bullet and actually take pictures. But I was telling you before, whenever someone wants to do a photo shoot with me, I'm never prepared.
Mhm.
I don't have a haircut. A friend decided to visit me on my face today.
I wouldn't notice. I don't know why people point out pimples like voluntarily, because I wouldn't notice unless you point it out.
Oh, because when you see it out the peripheral of your eyes, you just feel like it's there. Like it's like a visitor. Like
Oh,
you know,
man.
like when you just chilling at your house and then you get a knock on your door or a message like, "Hey, I'm in town. What's up?"
Mhm.
That's how the pimple is.
Okay.
Because now you feel obligated to pay attention to it.
Yeah, you have to
because
be a tour
they
guide.
came to visit.
Mhm.
And then it's hard not to, like, bother it.
Exactamundo.
And everybody's like, don't bother it, don't touch it. Well,
It's
it's
there.
an unexpected visitor on my face.
Yeah,
It is
except for
there.
those few freak bitches that are like, "Let me pop it for you," and I'm like,
That's
"Why?"
some gross
Time
shit.
out.
That's so intrusive.
Have y'all seen Dr. Pimple Popper?
I don't watch that shit on
That's-
purpose because I have a weak stomach.
Yeah,
I can't
that-
do it.
Oh my goodness!
That's
I
weird.
seen a preview, and I have yet to watch it. But I am so excited for this week because I am going to binge watch Dr. Pimple Popper.
Ew.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious. Like I can't watch it in person, but watching it on TV or like on my phone, I'm all in. I am all in.
all the things you could be doing with your time.
I'm going to also be sending off my resume, doing job applications.
Okay.
But in between time, I am going to be watching Dr. Pimple Popper. I think it is so interesting.
Mhm.
I think it's so interesting.
Nasty.
No?
Well,
Yeah.
hey, we all do what we want to do with our time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I appreciate your support, Jay. Thanks.
It was very passive support.
It
but
was
Yeah,
nonetheless,
thanks.
it's
Thanks. I appreciate it.
I mean, that's yeah, live it up. So, okay, how much advance notice did you have for this photo shoot?
Yesterday.
Oh,
Huh.
damn. Late yesterday?
Late yesterday during wine night. Shout out to Kentucky State University as a whole.
Mhm.
But then some of our K-State alums that live here decided to have a wine night because we haven't all got together in a while. So we had a wine night last night, and it was like, oh, yeah, we're doing photos tomorrow. I said, okay. Well, I'll jump on board because you keep asking and you keep sighing me and say, why aren't you doing it tomorrow? Because I was quiet. So, yeah, now I'm here
Okay.
with this wonderful spring look to usher us into the
See,
spring.
It didn't look like spring to me. It gives me like fall.
It does.
Does it?
You have on like the Merlot shirt.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good way of putting that.
Then you have like the olive undertone.
Yeah,
one,
a
and
little
then you got
soap.
the Scully on. Like you giving.
I
real
felt
October.
I was Valentine's Day. That's what I was going for. I was going for roses and
Okay.
chocolate,
Mm.
i.e. me,
Oh,
and that's what I was going for.
okay.
But I missed that. I am
Yeah.
going with pumpkin seeds
I'm
and
dead.
Well, it's not giving pumpkin
I can't.
seed. He said Merlot.
Merlot.
Don't
like,
take the sex away. A pumpkin seed.
Merlot's a very warm color. It makes you feel like fall. No. Okay.
going home to change.
What, what time
I
is the
was trying to
photo
help
shoot?
them.
It's 12:30.
Oh, you ain't got no time.
I don't. That's why I'm dressed now. That's why I'm dressed now.
Okay. You look good though.
Thank you. I appreciate
You look
that.
good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, how was y'all's week? How did you? I don't want to ask about Valentine's Day because I changed Chris tips and something to something.
Did
else.
you?
I did, but we can get into it. How was you guys? How was you guys' week overall? How about that?
It was cute. It was active. I did my first host spot for AfterBuzz this
I
week.
seen that in your orange crop top.
You know I love a crop top. Now we're just making noise, but I'm okay with it. I'm absolutely okay with that. So that was dope. We got to talk about the CW show Katie Keene, which is actually really good.
Is it?
Wow, when did we get
Some
that?
other show has this.
Bitch, it's over.
Some other show has this, and there's
What?
other things on here that I discovered. Chris has been holding out on
Hit
this.
the period again. Like it's the fucking time of the month. Again.
Period.
Wow.
He's been holding out. You know what I got on here?
What?
I'm ready to get the fuck
What?
ASAP out of this shit.
Oh my God.
I was sitting here playing with a little bit of sound. Somebody is on our tails.
Yes.
Somebody is trying to be the get right, and I appreciate it.
Are they trying to have better sound effects?
I
now?
think so. We need to go back to the drawing board.
Bitch, let me go home and edit.
It's a new year. We need new sound effects.
You know I love competition.
Come on for this research, elaborate research on the sound effects. I love it. That's how you stay on top of your game.
I'm ready.
What? Wow, I'm so excited.
I'm
My
so
mood
excited
just
too.
got lifted
I
like
know.
10 times.
I played it just for you. 'cause
Thank
I knew
you.
did.
You know I'm a bird bitch from the core. Wow, what was I talking about?
Your week.
Thank you.
Hey, is that a new sound bite?
Nah, that's
that's-
us.
that's
That's the
just
classic.
us.
Yeah.
That's us.
These bitches could never.
That's us being nasty, sleazy, classless. That is us.
Love it.
So yeah, the hosting spot was good. I did a red carpet for the Pan African Film Festival,
Mhm.
which was super cool. I got to meet Elise Neal. I got to
So
talk to Tatiana Ali. I wanted to tell her I was bumping. What is that damn song? It's a 90s bop. Maybe y'all know
Her
it.
song?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's one song.
I
Yeah,
was
her
gonna say
one
the
song.
one she had, but I didn't want to be shaky.
No, that's
No,
that's it.
but it's
that's
that
this
song.
show. What is the name of that? Oh
it's
my
like all I
goodness.
do is think
Yeah.
of you something, and it's
Yeah.
a bop.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Isn't that telling though that none of us can figure out the name
It's
of it?
it is very telling.
She ain't listening.
She you never know.
Well,
Did you give her your-
Tatiana, if
did you
you
give her
are-
your card?
Oh shit, I did.
Well, here she is. Tatiana, we love you here.
Yeah.
You in
JK,
your
JK.
entire discography.
Yeah, Ashley Banks was that bitch.
Did you ask her?
She was.
Is the reunion happening?
No, this is the thing. It was a really cramped carpet, so it was kind of like those 2 questions per
Yeah.
person if you could get that far in. The question that I asked her was, being that it's Black History Month, if someone asked you to portray a black figure in a film, who would you want it to be? But she was just like, I really want it to manifest, so I don't want to say it. And I was just like, you know me, dreams and goals, bitch. So I was just like, okay, I understand. And then she had to go. I didn't even get to bring up the bop that I clearly cannot
Who is
remember.
she
So
gonna-
maybe that's
I wonder
good.
who she want to play. I'm trying to think, who could Tatiana Ali play? Who does she look like? Who's she trying to be? Gabby Douglas?
What was the black
Who's she-
judge's name?
Not Gabby Douglas.
We had a
The-
black female judge that was very. No?
Wait, who?
Jesus. My brain is shot this morning, so.
Who is?
In the interim, though, I'm going to look up the song that neither
Thank
none
you.
of
Go
us
ahead.
can.
So continue.
Yeah, okay, so I met Tatiana Ali. I got to meet the bailiff from Judge Judy.
Okay, what's his name? Officer, not Brown, because that's ghetto. Johnson?
It escapes me 'cause-
Jackson.
yeah,
Marlowe.
something. Him and his wife were really super dope. Then Michael Blackson, Affion Crockett. I don't know. It was a really cramped ass carpet, and I'm not a fan of crowds. So like, a part of my PTSD, my anxiety was shooting through the roof. Like bitches was calling me some walker behind my back. Like I was feeling it. I was just like, wow.
I'm
I'm
going to
attacked.
assume the name of the song is Daydreaming.
Yes.
Because that's the number one on
Good
Spotify.
job.
I mean, Spotify will tell you real quick.
Real
Welcome
quick.
to the research team.
We,
Good job.
we know which one you're talking about. It's this one.
Then she had another one called Boy, You Knock Me Out.
It's
No,
it's
we'll go.
Daydreaming.
We'll just
Okay,
want
we'll stop
Daydreaming.
there.
We'll just stop there.
Daydreaming.
Stop.
Cool.
Stop with the ones we know.
Yeah. So it was cool. It was cute to get back. I haven't done a carpet in a year, so that was refreshing. And then it's just been like work. I didn't do anything for Valentine's Day. I tried to get together like with some trap niggas, but
Come on, trap niggas.
trap nigga schedules.
I was wondering that because, usually trap niggas, they're trapping.
Yeah.
But I didn't know if they trapped on holidays. So do they take holidays off?
No, trapping happens around the clock.
That's it. Nigga sent me a heart emoji with a bullet shot through it, and I was just like, look,
dead and gone.
this
I don't
relationship.
know how that.
My last
I don't-
scene in season.
I
I don't know.
was kind of turned
know
on.
how that. I wouldn't know how to take that.
You take it with class and grace. He's the trapper, not me. So, that was my week. I feel great.
You had an amazing week.
Thanks. What about you, Jay?
It was a long week. I think because I was looking so forward to it not being a week.
Mm-hmm.
But I worked, of course, and then I was putting together a bunch of promo stuff for
For the
my
new single that
I
came out on Valentine's
released on
Day.
Friday.
Oh, clap, clap, clap.
Also doing social media. I took upon myself. I'm going to
I
do more on
appreciate
social.
you. That's good. And then follow up with a period. Oh, Kelvin.
Oh, it's been a while. It's been a while. I've been over here. I've been in your seat lately.
Okay.
And
It's been Chris. We miss you, Chris.
fuck Chris. No,
Oh,
shout out to
no.
Chris. He's in Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay.
All star.
Cool.
That's
But
cool.
no, my week was just a lot of technical bullshit. And so I feel drained at this point. But I had a good weekend. It was a good Valentine's Day.
Oh, what'd you do for Valentine's Day?
I went to a concert last night.
Mm-hmm.
And I also went rock climbing in the morning. So it
Okay.
was just like activity type shit. Which
Okay.
I'm down for. It doesn't have to be like serious. We go to an uptight restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't got to be all that.
Right.
Just
Who,
time.
who was performing?
It was called the Heart of Hip Hop Concert with DMX, Ja Rule, and Ashanti.
What?
Oh, wow.
Where was
Wait,
this?
what was this?
And where
I
was
missed that.
I?
So out in Anaheim, of all places.
Oh, that's why I wasn't there.
Exactly. At the Honda Center.
Didn't get that email.
And it was just like, it wasn't as many black people in there as I thought it would be.
Because it's Anaheim.
True. So it was like an arena full of Latinos. No issue with that. But it was just like, where my people at? Y'all didn't come out and support
Right.
y'all people? But it was fun. I enjoyed. I had never seen Ashanti in concert officially. I'd see her again. I just wouldn't pay what I paid, I don't think. But
How
I knew
much
the
did they
price-
charge?
The prices were inflated because of Valentine's Day, of course.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Yep, it was a cute coin though.
Well, rumor has it that the Latinos went out because they expected to hear J-Lo singing Ashanti songs.
Oh no.
No, but the Latinos had a lot of something going on last night down at the Staples Center. I don't know what it was, but if I seen another bodycon rap dress like I did on a non-bodycon rap body, I was really going to like start fighting people because it was really inappropriate. And I was really shocked and appalled that someone would ever walk outside and say, "Oh my goodness, baby, you look good as fuck." And I was
Right.
like, y'all is a fucking trip.
A lot.
I don't know what type of burritos, nachos, and tortillas they was eating before they went out to this thing, but it was inappropriate.
Drag these
And
bitches.
I'm always interested. You know, this is part why I'm single because
Mm-hmm.
I'm always interested in how do people let they boo like walk outside and look like that.
Because they don't want anyone else to approach them. These bitches is using defense mechanisms. Insecurity runs rampant, and I hate to see it. I hate to see it. This is why I affirm myself. Don't let no nigga tell you look good. You could go out there cock-eyed, buck-toothed, bow-legged, and he'll be like, you are fucking it up. Yeah, I'm fucking my brand
And,
up.
this is why people have trust issues.
Yeah.
Because when you look back at those pictures, like from like when I was, ooh, I'm gonna set a name. Back when I was dating someone, and I look back at those pictures, maybe in that moment I was cute.
Yeah.
But in 2020, we said, what was this?
I feel that.
What were we doing together? Now I let you go outside cute, but you let me go outside like this.
Mm-hmm.
What did I have on? What was I wearing? Why was I wearing this? Did you pick this out? What was going on? So I don't know why I have the soprano voice this morning,
I like it.
It's
but it's up there.
it's
this
waking me
morning.
up. for
Yeah.
damn sure.
I don't know.
continue.
Happy Sunday, ladies
Happy
and gentlemen.
Sunday. Maybe because I've been, I don't know. But yeah, so maybe that's why I'm single. But I'm happy that you had a good Valentine's Day.
It was cool. Yeah.
Did you have a date on Valentine's Day?
Don't be malicious.
Oh no.
I
No,
didn't.
it's okay. You did?
No,
Okay.
I did not.
But it was-
Emphatically.
let me
fuck no.
tell
Right.
you how every side piece whore slut child that I'm talking. Let me not say child because that was really
Yikes.
R. Kelly-ish.
Wow. Do
But
we
you
have
mean like
Contagious
man
as a sound
boys.
effect?
Real right. No, but guess what we're getting next week?
What?
Contagious. You need to put that on your list.
All right, got it. Say no more. And Chris said it sounds like you're saying some dumb shit.
It sounds like Chris needs to get on the app.
Oh,
Um,
well, you should
anyways-
be on the app, Chris.
Anyways, no, everybody abandoned me this Valentine's Day. Everybody abandoned me. Beard, and I was supposed to go shopping that morning.
Mhm.
Didn't
Wait.
go. Went and got a haircut. We have nicknames.
Okay.
And went to get a haircut,
Mhm.
and then went home because they had the BGs. And then
I'm sorry?
disappeared.
Wait.
Had the bubble guts. But I know they were at because they had the location set, and I know they were actually at
Well,
home.
Valentine's Day stops there for me.
Then I was supposed to go to a concert with Sax that night.
Wow, I like
They
these
canceled on me.
names.
They canceled on me.
But why? Did you have a performance?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
No,
professional.
it was professional.
Yeah.
But then yesterday I seen them all. So that leads into the topic.
Wait,
a little bit
in
later.
one day? In one 24-hour?
Yeah, so that leads
Increment?
into the thing. No, actually, then I seen Sax because he invited me out to Trunks. I walk in. Why is this nigga kissing another nigga in the mouth?
Oh,
In the
In
mouth.
the whole mouth.
the audacity.
The audacity.
The
Which is
fucking
why
audacity.
I am single.
Why would he invite you to the function and then cut up? Like, I don't...
Because
My
nigga
my
shit.
Ivana.
Hit it.
Not on my watch. I don't understand it neither. But the thing is, we're not together,
Oh, my
so I can't get mad.
Okay, but how long have y'all been talking?
See, this is the thing. We're not talking like that.
Oh, shit.
So I can't get mad. And this is my thing.
I can.
And this is what I run into dating in LA.
Mm-hmm.
There's the idea of Kelvin and wanting to be with Kelvin because I'm a great person,
Mm-hmm.
I like to think. But then actually putting the commitment for it. So it's the idea versus actually having it. And that's what it is. And that's why this year after Valentine's Day, I said, I'm going back to being a nun.
Come on, Nun.
I am going to be celibate and to myself. If someone wants to holler at me, they will literally have to be like, Kelvin,
Mm-hmm.
I want to date you. If they don't say those words, it's not happening. But also, I did work my crush to his house, and I didn't ask him for his number. I'm so trash.
Which one?
The dancer.
I thought you meant my old supervisor.
Oh, no.
He's with someone.
I know.
Okay.
Crushed my
Y'all
heart.
taking me
I know.
out.
I just...
It crushed me.
I have to let you know what it is because,
know.
like, I can't believe we should beat Sax's ass. We both have docs on. Let's stomp him out and then break his
Stump him the
saxophone.
Fuck out. Like,
We will
it
really
is
crip walk
Sunday.
on his neck.
It is Sunday. Throwing some Kirk.
Yeah. That's
Some
yes.
stomp.
Yes. Can we do the one with Salt?
We
my
can.
Yeah, the remix.
No, it's gonna praise God.
So wait, for a
Stump 'em the
second,
fuck out.
for a very brief moment in time, can we get into these names that you've given these individuals?
So
Yeah, give
people
us a
have
breakdown. I
slight
still don't understand.
identifiers.
Mm-hmm.
And the identifiers just go, based upon like attributes, like, or maybe how I met them or what they do for a living, or just things like that.
Specifically, I'm most interested in hearing how Sax became Sax. Did you meet Sax in Sax Fifth Avenue? Does he play
Oh,
saxophone?
yes.
Which one?
Saxophone.
That's why I'm saying we should stomp on the sax.
Very cute.
Break it.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Break it. He said he was gonna listen this morning, so hopefully he's listening.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with
Break it.
you?
Break it. But we're not together.
Do you
That's-
think Duke
that-
Ellington
no,
would do
we-
some shit
no,
like
let
that?
me clear it up. Me and Sax have a very platonic relationship.
Okay.
Okay.
We know
so-
we love each other very platonically.
Say the word, Kelvin. Fuck all that. You say the
No.
word, and it's Hootie Hoo.
They're supposed to come
Rough
on the show.
Riders.
They're supposed to come on the show.
Okay.
Even with platonic shit, there's still a certain level of respect.
We got into that a little bit yesterday. We had a wonderful talk yesterday.
Because you respect friends, right?
You do.
So I'm going to need you to very friendly, respect me.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I forgot another my little brother trying to hit up my ex on Jacked. It was like, you know them, right? I was like, yeah. Oh, they're so cool. We supposed to hang out. You're supposed to do what? It's like, why are you tripping over a boy? It's not about a boy. It's about a principle
beyond the
of
boy.
the thing. I could care less who the boy was. Well, actually, I do care who the boy was
Okay.
because that was once my boy.
Right.
So you can't go out and hang out with them. So I'm always trying to be friends. You all can be friends in my presence.
Yeah.
But you're not about to be friends without me. The fuck? That doesn't make sense.
I
Am I
think-
crazy? Am I tripping?
No.
But I do think that this is the perfect opportunity to reenact The Boy Is Mine. Who's going to be Brandy and who's going to be Monica? You both sing. Let's do this.
Let me pull up the reference track because I already had it.
Okay.
I was waiting for this moment all life. It's in my save. And I will be portraying the role of Monica.
Okay. You got to be a little more aggressive because, Monica was ready.
I'm portraying the role
Okay.
of Monica.
We not DMX.
Oh, what's that?
Jesus.
Monica.
She's like Atlanta broad, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You already know what I am,
Mm-hmm.
Monica.
Excuse me, can I please talk to you for a minute?
You look. You look familiar.
Yeah, you do too. And this is how fights break out.
It is.
Damn.
I wish that.
Damn, Breon. I hate to see it.
Anyways, okay. Are you ready?
I am. It's time for Bitch, You Better Read. Still to this day. Number 1.
Number 1.
So Chanel West Coast unloads on her followers not liking her photos on Instagram, saying, I'm liking your shit and you never want to like my shit. Out of nowhere, Chanel West Coast absolutely unloaded on her Instagram followers. And if you're wondering what would cause someone to bash their own followers, well, it happens to be because they're not liking Chanel's post as much as she likes theirs. Earlier yesterday while driving, Chanel West Coast posted a video in which she took her Instagram followers to task for not showing her the love to what she posts at the same rate she does to them. She wasn't just a little upset, but instead appeared to be furious and didn't hold back on her opinions. She had this to say: "Something I realized is that being a friendly person makes less people fuck with you. I am the most friendly motherfucker ever. Gotta. I just like people. I like everybody. Unless you give me a reason to not like you, I'll fucking like you. And I'll follow you. And I'm gonna like your pictures. Unless it's a really ugly, bad picture. Then maybe I won't like it. For the most part, I fucking like everybody's shit. And nobody likes my shit." Chanel West Coast continued, adding even more to her rant. "Bitch, I'm fucking famous. On 1 million episodes of TV, and you got way less followers than me. I'm liking your shit, and you never want to like my shit? Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Do you think I'm desperate because I'm friendly and, liking your shit? Ain't nobody fucking desperate. I'm just being nice, so it would be nice if you could be nice back." And no surprise at all, Chanel got absolutely dragged on social media for her comments, with many pointing out just how trivial likes are when there are bigger things going on in the world. Period, Pooh. Chanel. No Gucci, no Prada. Chanel. Get over yourself. First off, I'm fucking famous.
Did she think that her half a season of Love and
Listen.
Hip Hop was going to grant her likes?
If she's fucking famous, I'm Patti LaBelle.
And then prior to that, she was on that show.
Ridiculousness.
That's your discography, right? Like that's your whole.
That's the whole IMB.
And the
Got
music wasn't banging. The music was not banging. So I don't know what Chanel West Coast expects.
Once again.
Okay, great gowns, beautiful gowns.
I can't even say the bitch got great gowns.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen her on a red carpet event to have a gown on.
Sometimes I think people get in their own way.
That's fair.
And I think this is one of those times. I don't know Chanel West Coast for rapping.
Yeah.
I don't follow her on Instagram, neither. But I don't. What content is she posting?
I don't follow her.
Do you follow her?
No, I'm sorry, I don't do that.
So maybe we don't know what type of content she's posting. So maybe we need to. I'm going to go to her Instagram page.
And for anyone who would like to chime in on their lack of follows for Chanel West Coast, you can feel free to call in at 323-900-0478. That is 323-900-0478.
Oh, now Chanel.
Yeah.
So she has 3.3 million followers.
That's nice.
And her last post is It was posted 16 hours ago, and it's a link to her song "Black Roses." The link is in her bio.
Wild Rose has got to be black.
I don't know, child. And this has 3,758 likes. 59. We're gonna like it because we want to support.
Which
Okay.
makes me feel
I feel like she
that those followers are a bit inflated.
I think she bottomed.
So you buying your followers, girl?
Chanel, I hate to see it.
And then go on a rant about
But no,
it.
in real life though, celebrities, like actual celebrities, don't have the time to worry about followers.
That's how I feel. But Chanel's fucking famous, in case you didn't know.
She's
So,
fucking famous.
I did not know until this morning, so I'm glad she dropped.
She
that
told us
knowledge.
she's fucking famous.
She's fucking famous. But I think that brings us to a bigger issue. Do you guys ever feel a way when you feel like your friends consistently don't like content that you post on Instagram or social media?
I got myself out of that mode real quick because I started feeling like everything I did was for a reaction. And so I was just like, start doing shit for yourself, and if people like it, then great. But only time I really care about followers is when I'm going after something. So like I recently had to put together a press kit for something I'm trying to do, and they wanted to know what my followers were, and I was just like, oh, like I'm still like at a smooth as 1,300, and I don't know how that will translate when me putting this together. That's the only time I really care though.
I always hate that too because I'm like, these numbers really don't
mean people mess with you.
Yeah, they don't speak to my talent.
When I was at the Go Guys, I used to tell them all the time, like, just because someone has 200,000 followers, does that mean that their marketability and their brand is going to equate to the number of followers they have?
Right.
I think they just may have met 200,000 people in their life, or just walked up and got them to follow them or somehow, but that's not persuading them to buy anything or to make them click on our page. We used to give free jewelry to all these people for followers, thinking that was going to get something in return. No. Then we did the dumbass collab with Blueface. That's when I was fucking over him.
Is he still doing stuff?
Yeah, crack.
He's been,
Oh no.
I gotta be crack on Black History Month. Yeah.
I don't know. So maybe better luck next time, Chanel. Because
yeah, girl, sorry.
No time for it.
You want to tell me how it is?
Man, number 2.
Number 2.
Okay, I have to clear my throat because I imagine this inevitable pain. Sprite introduces a new ginger flavor.
Oh, I love ginger.
That.
Oh, I love ginger.
I'm gonna read the story,
please.
but that shit sounds like it hurts.
I love ginger. Oh my goodness, when is this coming out?
It sounds like it hurts.
Why?
Read the story so I can learn more.
Okay, child, ginger ale is the drink that cures all in the Black community.
Ain't it?
While there are already popular brands like Canada Dry and Schweppes, Sprite has found the unmitigated gall.
That's how you pronounce that?
Schweppes?
How you been pronouncing it?
Shawibas?
That should never have rolled off your tongue, and you thought that that was a brand's decision.
You made it way more complicated.
Get the S-H-S-C-H, sh, W-E-P-P, weep, E-S, is, Shawibas. Get the Shawibas.
Weep is W-E-E-P. That's Schweppes.
I thought it was like, foreign.
Oh, well, it's definitely foreign, but it's just not. What did you say? I don't even want to get that on my tongue.
That sounds like a condition.
Sweepish?
It does sound like a condition.
Which is why they have ginger ale for it.
I think you're on to something now. Now, that's not the name, but your thinking is clear now. So while there are already popular brands like Canada Dry and Schweppes, Sprite has found the unmitigated gall to step up to the challenge and create a new similar flavor. According to Sprite's website, the Coca-Cola Company, Sprite's parent company, has introduced Sprite Ginger and Sprite Ginger Zero Sugar. We've reinvented the classic lemon-lime taste of Sprite with a hit of ginger flavor. And now we've asked 9 talented young creators to reinvent classics with their own hint of something new. Introducing the Ginger Collection. Apparently, this is a big deal. Sprite even has a clothing collection to coincide with the new drink release. Jeff Staples has been tapped to create the Ginger Collection. That includes tees, sweatshirts, and skateboards. Y'all know that Black folk and ginger ale have an unbreakable bond. I wonder how many will stop drinking Canada Dry for Sprite Ginger, or at least include it as an option. The company is truly on that new, because they have a shave room in their fucking clout lines. The company is truly on that new because they have also created a mixed flavor of cherry Coke and vanilla, which were originally created separately. According to People, study shows that customers mix the 2 flavors together, hence the new production of Cherry Coke Vanilla. The drink is already available in stores.
Why wouldn't it be Cherry Vanilla Coke?
Oh, yeah, that flows better. We need to be a part of the marketing team.
Cherry Coke Vanilla.
Yeah.
No, Cherry Vanilla Coke.
My thoughts on this Sprite Ginger Ale, it is the equivalent of a Popeye's biscuit in a beverage. Beverage. Because have you ever had a Popeye's biscuit by itself?
Yes, I love Popeye's
And doesn't it cut your throat?
No.
So you ain't go to the right Popeyes.
Popeye's biscuits are the driest shit I've ever seen and had in my life.
It's either you ain't go to the right Popeyes or you ain't got the right throat.
Oh.
You choose one.
Bitch is fucking dry. It's like eating a brick. Look, I am not.
I love a good Popeyes.
Like,
no, Church's
I
Popeye.
love Popeye.
No, you know who got the driest biscuits?
Don't you dare say Church.
No.
There are times.
Roscoe's. The
I'm not eating
driest
no biscuit from Roscoe's.
Ever. Oh my goodness, the biscuits
It's
are
called Roscoe's
trash.
Chicken and Waffles, not Roscoe's Chicken and Biscuits. I would never get a biscuit from there.
I
Well,
didn't
as
even
a
know they had
vegetarian,
biscuits.
I get the mama's plate and it comes with a biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put a little extra honey on there. But anyways, continue.
I'm not sold on this.
I love ginger ale and I love ginger itself. Like when I know you're not supposed to eat the ginger when you go to the sushi restaurants because it's supposed to cleanse the palate, but I literally just eat it just because I love it that much. So I'm excited that they're coming out with a ginger ale. I will. I'm gonna bring some next show.
Enjoy it. A fresh can of
You're not gonna try it?
maybe. Okay, so like a fresh can of Sprite when it's like cracked open hurts.
Burns.
Oh,
But
yeah,
ginger
for
ale
sure.
has the same effect. So you're putting them together.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
That sounds like it's going to cut my throat like a Popeyes biscuit with no beverage.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even put it
You
like that.
and this Popeyes biscuit.
I eat down. So I know what it feels like to consume a biscuit with no beverage. And I know that Sprite and ginger ale, synonymous. Yep.
Wow.
It's a Popeyes biscuit in a
But
can.
don't be. No, that's 7-Up. I'm about to say people already drink Sprite, but people drink 7-Up to cure a
No.
stomach ache, right?
And then 7-Up went to this all natural thing, and they fucked their whole thing
Yeah.
up. I don't drink 7-Up
I
no
don't
more.
like 7-Up the way I like Sprite.
Me
Sprite is
neither.
the best.
Because I equate 7-Up with sickness. Because like maybe I'm not a black person, I don't know, but we never drunk like ginger ale in the home. Like when we were sick, my mom would get us a 7-Up to like coat our stomach.
Interesting.
And of course McDonald's. Like when you home from sick, when you skip school because you home.
Oh.
Because you homesick. I can't talk this morning. I think because I took my glasses off. When you're sick and you have to stay home from school, the sick meal is usually McDonald's and it's 7-Up.
Your mom's cute for that. Ginger ale is not something that was like our go-to. I think like when I was in North Carolina, it was more of a thing, but like here,
Y'all didn't drink sweeps? Sweeps?
nobody's drinking that. It's
Canada
Schweppes.
Dry was like the thing back where I'm from.
I just want y'all, I have a confession. I didn't have Canada Dry until I moved to Los Angeles.
Oh, wow.
That was the first time I tried it. And I was like, this is actually kind of good.
Yeah, it's a good ginger ale.
I've never had it before then.
I'll drink whatever's there. I was also one of those people that love soda, so it's kind of just like whatever.
Yeah,
Did
see, my
y'all-
mama kept that shit out of the house. And so I'm glad she did because now I don't have that habit as an adult. But I will have to sneak and have pop soda. I'm sorry.
No, Pop. Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Oh my god!
I knew I loved. We had this
Another
conversation.
one.
I love that you just said pop because that's what it is.
Thank you.
It's a pop.
When I moved here, and I think I went to like Burger King, I ordered something like, yeah, can I have a... I think I asked for a pop or some shit. She was like, what? I'm like, bitch, a pop.
A pop, bitch.
Don't get popped.
I hate
Oh,
that
but
y'all
playing games
call
like you don't
soda
know what-
pop.
It is a
I
pop.
hate that
That's
y'all
what it's
call
called. It's a
soda
pop.
Oh,
It's a pop.
Oh my god.
I don't know where the soda. Where the soda? Where did that
Pop
come from?
is so fucking podunk.
Soda is so fucking trash. Like it's called pop.
Thank you.
I
It's
don't.
called a pop.
And it's called pop because when you
Oh,
pop the
pop the
thing, the shit
motherfucking
pop.
thing open.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Soda.
Soda.
And they ain't the
What the
most
fuck is?
privileged white shit I ain't never heard.
I'm gonna put this on the page. Is it a pop or is it a soda?
You're in LA. You're gonna lose.
Our followers are following from all over this great country.
Okay. Number 3.
Pop. Number 3.
Fuck you. Okay, this one's interesting. So the parents of a teen killed by a driver who was distracted by a porn files a lawsuit.
The parents of a teen.
I'm gonna get into the story. No, clarity will come.
Okay.
So last April near Bear Springs, Texas, 18-year-old Jonathan Weaver was one of 3 killed in a head-on collision with a truck driver who goes by the name of James Darling, who was distracted by porn playing on his phone. Now his parents are filing a lawsuit. In hopes of sending a message to businesses employing drivers in states lacking enforced handheld driving laws, the teen's parents, Patrick and Delana Weaver, are filing a suit against Energy Transfer Partners, the trucking company involved. Weaver's mother says, "I'm not an angry person by nature, but as time goes on, I'm definitely dealing with anger over that. Because to me, it's so senseless. Watching porn, cell phone use, he killed my son. Please put your phones down. Your life and other people's lives are valuable. Put the phones away. It can wait." Adding to his client's remarks, the family's attorneys The family's attorney, Chip Booker, says the incident is one of the most extreme, egregious cases of distracted driving. Energy Transfer is a billion-dollar company that has the resources to monitor and detect this sort of conduct with their drivers. Responding to the incident, Energy Transfer Partners states, "Our hearts go out to all those impacted by this tragic accident. However, accident reconstruction analysis suggests that our employee was not at fault. Beyond that, we decline to further discuss specific personnel or pending litigation." Returning to April's incident, paramedics explained that on arrival, they recovered the phone of the distracted driver, which was still playing the X-rated movie. Authorities also state that Weaver's truck was compressed by almost 6 feet from the collision. Period, Paul.
How long was this movie?
It was one of those porns with the dialogue.
So they had a subscription.
The real... Well,
Yeah.
no.
Because this was
Pornhub sometimes will give you like
the extended the hour 40.
Yeah, with the bad scripts.
Because all the Pornhub I watch is like 20, 40-minute videos.
See,
Is it?
That's why you need to get up off of Pornhub. Get you some extended clips from my Vidster.
See, I go to my Vista first, and then
My
it
Vista
transfer
does
me
give
over
it
to Pornhub a lot.
Got you.
I
'Cause
love
I'm not
Pornhub.
subscribing to nobody's OnlyFans.
I love... No. For the
No.
people that just sit there and play it in their hand. Like, bitch, what am I,
Now,
10?
I will say they had a little Christmas
$10?
special going on a few weeks ago. Well, I guess a month ago.
Uh-huh.
And I did it for free for like a month.
Mm-hmm.
Not worth it. I would never pay
I
for it.
wouldn't
But
think
because they
so.
had the Christmas special going on, it was cute.
Well,
I like to see my favorite influencers just to find niggas on Instagram
Basically.
naked, but they don't be giving it up, and it's like, you think I'm paying for this,
yeah, I'm not paying $10 for you to
sweetie?
helicopter around.
Sweetie.
Do a little helicopter.
Yeah,
I
so,
want to see that.
but back to the seriousness of this story, like,
I tell all my niggas, cut the check.
Hey, listen.
no, I mean, I think that's actually relevant to
Because
the
you said they're
story.
$1 billion company,
Yeah.
right? I'd be a $1 billion family now.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that is. This story has lost its seriousness.
No, okay.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, no more. No more. I promise.
I don't. I mean, I hate to hear it. I really do.
It is sad. We're not laughing at the fact that the person is no longer
No,
with
of
us.
course not.
But have you ever watched Porn and Drove before?
No.
Never. Maybe somebody sent me like a link to something that was on Twitter, and I like glanced at it real quick,
Uh-huh.
but it's never. Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit and get busy on the turnpike.
Thank you.
Like it's one of those things. Like if I'm watching porn, that is the moment. Like I am watching porn. We are doing that.
Undivided attention.
That's it. So I'm like, to be doing it while driving, and to do it while driving a big ass truck, it is never my first thought. And I know truckers stay on the road for long.
Lonely. They
have long shifts, but pull up to the gas station.
Thank you. They have full like pit stops where they can stop and go to bed.
well, maybe
watch
they just maybe
porn,
they
what
were
have you.
busy.
Okay.
You know, like it's like at work sometimes. Like you get horny at work sometimes, right? You
So
gotta go to the bathroom.
To the bathroom, but this is not you
Yeah,
driving,
it's in
Right.
the middle of it's like a 50-mile stretch.
bro.
It's a
he coulda pulled
50
over
mile
on the side of
stretch.
the
He
road.
could have pulled over.
It's a 50-mile stretch. He has to get to the I-10 by 10. He has to handle his
Well,
business.
now he got to live with this for the rest of his
You
life.
killed an 18-year-old because you couldn't wait to watch some porn with bad scripts.
Listen,
First off, I used to want to be a porn actor for
Really?
the horrible acting. Like, I think I would really thrive in the script making and the dialogue and, like, the beginning of it. Like, I was that kid that liked to watch how it starts. Like, I love the porn dialogue. I want to know, like, why is the plumber here? Oh, my gosh. What is going next? Pizza's here. Oh, my gosh. She got a F on her test. Like, I don't know how she's going to get this. She's going to tell her mom. This is crazy.
I can't.
I love how cheesy it is. I love the dialogue. Some people fast forward it. I only watch that sometimes, and then I fast forward to the end.
There's not all times where I'm skipping it. There are times where
Agreed.
I'm like, okay, I can watch. It just depends on the vibe. But I know when it's bad from jump. Like, it does not take long for me to identify it.
Do you know what has really good acting and is like cinematically beautiful porn? Blacked.
Who?
Yes.
What's that?
Oh, you don't know Blacked porn series?
No.
Chris.
Oh, Black. I'm pretty sure Chris does.
No, we tried to put him on, remember?
Oh, we did try to put Chris
We
on.
did.
Look, Black is like so beautifully shot.
It
Like
is.
the colors of it, it's like it's like a real movie, and they have
Cameras.
really good storylines.
Now, where can I find this at?
My Vista, Pornhub,
Pornhub.
or you can go to black.com and pay for it. But
So
who does
who's
that?
doing that?
Black
ED.
apostrophe D?
No,
No.
ED.
No.
Is
No,
it?
yeah, it is. He's right. It's,
It's ED?
it's spelled correctly.
Okay.
I have a folder. Hold on.
Wait, where?
Dead. Is that? Oh, wow. Okay.
Mind your business.
Okay. You're right.
I've been single for a while now. I
There's
don't
no-
see. It's a lot on here.
Fucking weak.
I'm the same way, but I don't
This
have a
folder is so organized. I wish people could see this shit. And if I'm not mistaken, it's color coded and shit.
Look,
Yeah.
sometimes you want what you want.
Kelvin has a porn folder, ladies and gentlemen.
With subfolders.
I respect you so much more now.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
Organization is the key to structure in life.
Thank you so much.
Um,
The Wi-Fi is going slow. I don't want it. I'm not on the I'm not on the computer, Keith. I'm on my phone.
are you watching porn while we're doing our
No,
show?
I'm trying to see what
This is a
Black.
part of the
I'm trying to see
problem.
what Black is, and I really want to play the intro because we're not about to. Because this is a kid show. Okay,
We don't even got to play the intro.
this is a kid show.
Okay.
This is a family-friendly show.
They should. The kids shouldn't even listen this far. The kids should not listen past the intro.
I'm waiting for it, my Vista to pop up, but
I'm not a
Do you
big
wanna-
My Visitor fan. I was, but the quality, like their website, is kind of janky.
I think that's why it's going so slow.
Yeah.
Well, I have the app.
You have
I
the
have
My
the app.
Vista app.
I do.
I use my computer.
Wait, time.
I
out.
need visual.
time out.
I hope I don't get an
There's
HDMI.
There's a
app
whole
for this?
app, yes.
But I hope I
Shut
don't get an
the-
HDMI.
I prefer the app over their website is janky as hell.
janky.
And ever since Tumblr snatched down all their goodies,
I miss Tumblr.
I miss Tumblr so much.
I really
I
do.
want to how they're sustaining financially. Like,
Oh, no,
how's that
no.
working?
Ain't nobody using Tumblr.
Yeah. But after that disappeared, I got the My Vista app.
Oh, this is the intro.
Oh, this intro is lit.
It's a production.
Listen to how great this is.
Calvin is not doing this right now.
She's currently walking down the street, checking her text
Come
messages.
on, narration.
Her name is Jessa. I wish we could fast forward this just a little bit. To the
Calvin,
dialogue.
if you get it to sex,
She's walking up to the car. They're at the gas
She
station.
must have got plastic pumps on because those sound heavy. Like clonk,
not
clonk,
fucking
clonk.
plastic pumps.
It took too long, but she's at the gas station and here.
Wait, which one is this one?
It's black. It was black.
No, I know. Which one?
I think it's a new one.
Oh, okay.
Look how beautiful that is. Look how clear that is.
Well, once it's done,
Yeah, he's
Oh.
watching porn live. It's
Rendering.
crazy.
you know.
It's wild.
Who's on your live talking about me watching porn on
A few
Sunday?
people.
Because they
Honestly, just
they
let it
watched
go.
it this morning before they went to church.
I didn't watch porn this morning.
And you know what they didn't do? Go to church because they listened to us. And this is your bird for
Look,
the day.
I'm more into this preview playing above the video than the video.
Oh,
Well, the video hasn't loaded.
yeah.
Lord
It's
Jesus.
just when you go home, just scroll through.
I'll
that.
send you the link.
Okay,
You know,
gotcha.
they have a lot of great content, but I only look at the
I'll send
men.
you the link.
I only look at the men. It's late for these bitches.
Actually, what we'll do, we'll post this link in our bio.
No.
So you just click the bio on our Instagram. So we'll post the link in the bio.
No, we
so that
will
way,
not.
so that way you all can know what we're talking
The
about.
way I'm trying to get my mom to listen to the show. No, I'm gonna tell her to skip an episode. Number
don't
4.
skip this episode. This is a good episode. Number 4.
Okay, so a woman claims Rick James raped her when she was 15 and
Oh.
sues for $50 million.
Who's she suing?
We'll find out. A woman has come forward to claim that the deceased singer and songwriter and punk funk legend Rick James raped her while she was 15 at her group home in Buffalo. According to the lawsuit that was filed under the Child Victims Act, the woman claims that James visited a group home in Richmond, Virginia,
James.
on Richmond Avenue in 1979. Let me move my phone because it's blocking some of
It's
the words.
blocking some of the stuff.
Okay, so the woman claims that James visited a group home on Richmond Avenue in 1979. She adds that many of the other girls at the group home were excited to meet James, but she left her room after finding James very suggestive and inappropriate. She says, "As I was laying on my belly on my bed, Rick James came into my bedroom and swiftly laid on top of me. He grabbed my hair and pushed my head into the pillow. I tried to fight him off, but he told me to shut up and quit moving or I'll cut you," the affidavit says. He violently ripped off my underwear and proceeded to that should be
Violently, yeah.
Proceeded to violently rape me and ejaculate inside of me. He then threatened me that if I told anyone, he would know where to find me. The unidentified plaintiff wants $50 million in damages. James passed from a heart attack in 2004, so she is suing his estate.
Well,
At the start of this, for clarity, I am not going to victim blame. I am not going to victim shame. And now I'm on to my thoughts.
I also would like to ditto that sentiment. I am not victim shaming because things like this do happen.
Absolutely. It's just real easy for the lines to get blurred. And now I'm on to my thoughts. In 1979, the year that Aaliyah was born.
Just period. Stop it right there in 1979.
In 1979, followed by 1980, followed by 20 years to 2000, followed by the 4 more years up until Rick James died. Mm-hmm. Now, followed by the 16 years since Rick James has died. Mm-hmm. What are we talking about?
I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP after this shit.
What are we talking about? Why are we suing Rick James' estate for an alleged rape that took place in 1979 on Richmond Avenue in the group home, almost 2 decades after he has died? Not a week, not a year, 2 decades, 2 10-year spans since Rick James has died.
I'm really trying to, because I understand it's important for all of us to tell our stories.
Yes.
Because we all have a story, and if we are dealing with some type of hurt and pain, then that needs to be addressed and that needs to be talked about. But what I'm confused about is that there will be no justice for this. So I could see if she was like, Rick raped me when I was 18 in a group home, and now I feel like this needs to be said and it needs to become to justice, but the man is dead, and now I'm suing the estate for $50 million.
Yes.
Which the estate probably doesn't even have.
No.
And it just sounds, I don't want to say it sounds like you're doing it for money, because once again, I'm not victim shaming, but the timing just seems a little weird. Like that now is the time that I'm going to sue the estate, because if she was 18 in 1979.
I think she was 15.
15?
Yes.
She was 15? Okay, so 1979, she was 15. So is she like 60 something now?
Roughly. 1979.
About to be 60?
She should be like 60.
Okay, because I journalism major.
Yeah, math was
2 classes of math, okay? In and out. In and the fuck out. So I understand telling your story, and I understand letting it known that maybe Rick James was not the best person that people think. Well, no one thinks Rick James was a perfect person.
No.
But the sue the estate for $50 million, I think that does not heal pain. That does not heal hurt. That does not get over the fact that something
56.
bad happened to you. She's 56. Okay, thank you for the math majors who did the math.
Yeah, thank you, Dwayne.
So I just think that the timing is just a little weird, and the suing is just a little weird. Like, I understand if she wanted to tell her story, because the ultimate healing comes with telling your story and getting over that and going to therapy and doing things like that. Now, if her therapist costs $50 million, I get it, because that's important, because those bills aren't cheap. But I don't get the $50 million thing.
I think I would even be a little more on board had she done it immediately after he died, because at least then it would have been explainable, like, oh, I was scared to say anything.
Right.
But he died in 2004?
2004.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2020.
Mm-hmm.
What? Like what? Like what were you doing? What mentally? What were you thinking in that gap?
That's really what it is for me. It's the timeliness of the story, and I'm not victim shaming and saying like, oh, you're lying, et cetera, et cetera. It's the time, like.
Yeah.
We don't even know what's going on with Rick James' estate. Like, all his beneficiaries, we don't know what state they're in. We don't know if they're
Who's
alive.
playing? I ain't heard Super Freak in a minute.
Well, Rick James is iconic. I'm
I
sure
ain't
there's
heard
money coming in
Fire and
somehow.
Desire in a minute.
But
the
like,
only way this is gonna fly in the court is if she had a baby, and they can prove.
oh yeah, that is his kid.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's no because right now it's literally hearsay.
And just so, I don't know. It's the timeliness for me. It's so late in the game, but I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna wait for the story to develop because I don't want to go off on a tangent and then like some evidence comes to the light and then they like, oh, well, it really happened, and then I'm sitting here looking crazy. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I just now noticed there was no background music.
But the banter was so great,
The banter was great. Don't ever leave me dry like that again, bitch.
like that biscuit.
Wow, you're spiteful and it's showing. My friend EJ says they need a statute of limitation on that.
I was gonna say.
I think there is a statute of limitation. I think it has passed
Like,
because Bill couldn't get nothing from the 70s. I think his case was like from 2000 and something or 90 something,
Was
wasn't
it?
it? It was like this millennium.
see, I thought his spanned from the 70s through the early 90s.
I did too.
Yeah, but like the stuff they did in the 70s, they couldn't get him.
So I think they got him on the shit from the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like this happened before all of us were born.
And very much like what you say is hearsay. Like, there's no proof that she is. I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna just stop right now. 'Cause
Yeah,
I feel like it's a sensitive situation to talk about.
It is.
It is super sensitive
Because we don't know.
And I feel like I'm gonna say something out of pocket, and I don't want to do
Right.
that. So
out of pure confusion, not
Yeah.
out of malicious, like no
Exactly.
malicious intent. Just like
exactly.
number 5.
Number 5.
Now this bitch I could talk about. Amber Rose claps back at critics of her new face tattoo, saying, "Do whatever the fuck you want." Another day, another celebrity clapback on social media. This time it involves Amber Rose and her new face tattoo that garnered immediate reaction when she revealed it. And most of the reaction wasn't good. She decided to address her critics with a few messages on Instagram. Amber Rose recently shocked her fans when she debuted a brand new large forehead tattoo, which is a text of her son's name, Bash, which is short for Sebastian, and Slash. Well, the reaction so far hasn't been positive, as many don't seem to approve of how Amber's new look looks. Taking to social media, specifically Instagram, she posted 2 separate messages addressing those who have a problem with her new ink. In her first message, she wrote, "Beauty is not what's on the outside. It's what's on the inside that counts. Inside of my pussy and inside of my heart." So profound. Amber followed that up with a lengthier message saying, "For the people that are telling me I'm too pretty for a face tat, they are the same people that would tell me I'm too pretty even if they thought I was ugly and lied to me, or they would just tell me I'm ugly. So either way, the moral of the story is do whatever the fuck you want in life." Her comments still didn't do much to change the mind of her critics, who still insist that they don't like it and that it was probably not the best decision in the long run. Period, boo. Now, Amber, the reason why your comments did not change the mind of critics is because it was phrased poorly. Like, you didn't articulate shit. The same people that would say I'm too pretty for this tattoo would tell me I'm too pretty if I didn't have the tattoo, or I'm just, not everyone is meant to speak on platforms.
No.
I don't think everyone is meant to speak on platforms.
Nor should everybody be of influential degree. Like, I just okay. I didn't mind the face tattoo. Like, if that's what you want to do with your face, your life, Godspeed.
My thoughts.
However, she went on Keisha Cole's show
And when the fuck did Keisha Cole get a show?
when
Look,
Fox Soul created something
Look,
and they needed somebody.
Look, calm down.
I like KC.
We're gonna send our tape to Fox Soul and see how far we can
Oh,
get.
because baby,
Because we're black.
Yeah,
We have soul.
yeah.
But no, she takes her ass on Keisha's show and she's like, after Kobe passed, and I was done after that, because now you're trying to directly link you doing this foolish ass act to a life that was just recently lost. And she's like, I know people are gonna feel like it's cliche. Yes, bitch, because it is cliche. No, Kobe didn't have anything to do with you making that dumbass decision. That was all Amber Rose.
I don't understand Amber's thought process, or if there is ever a thought process. And I actually like Amber because I feel like she does a lot of things that are true to her. Like, I like that despite criticism around the slut walk, she did it, kept it going. I think she's a beautiful woman. I think she is a great mom from what I get to see.
Agreed.
And her, I think it's too much entitlement on our part to be like, why would you get a tattoo on your forehead? It's not my forehead. So I really don't care. Do I think it's cute aesthetically? No. But once again, not my forehead.
What happens if she has another child?
She got space on her forehead. She has a kind of
She's
big
gonna be
forehead.
like
She
right
has-
in the middle.
She has space
Like
on
I
her
don't.
forehead.
I look. I have hand tattoos. I have tattoos, and I want a face tattoo.
Do you?
I really do. I really, really want a face.
Where do
tattoo.
you want to put it?
I want it like either like right here or like my non-existent hairline. So I want to put it either one of those. But here's the thing. I don't know if the forehead tattoo is for everybody. I can see it on Amber because what she does, but I don't know if I want to get my she's slut walker of the century. I don't think that
I don't know if that was a
I
really-
she not got to explain herself. If she wants to get a face tattoo, get a face tattoo now. We're gonna look at you dumb. Yeah, we're gonna look at you dumb. But also, she doesn't work in corporate, and she doesn't.
True.
She has a different life. So I can see like why some people are like, I can't believe you would do that. Her baby daddy is Wiz Khalifa who has face tattoos. Her other baby daddy is AD who has face tattoos. And also, I'm more concerned about AE getting Sebastian's birthday on his forehead.
Who?
AE, his her baby daddy,
I don't
got
know.
Bash and Slash's birthdays on his forehead.
Is he the father of those kids?
No, he's the
No.
father of Slash.
Wiz is Sebastian's.
Yeah.
dad.
But I don't know if he's trying to be Russell Wilson or what exactly he's doing. But like he got both of their. I'm concerned about what happens if, God forbid, him and Amber break up. Damn, my son. That's sad. That's not nice to say.
I mean, maybe
Is that
he's
not nice to say?
a stand-up kind of guy, and he'll always be in Bash's life if, I
That should
don't know.
always be in his life.
Maybe.
That's one thing for certain. I just
But Kobe didn't make me go and get.
no, don't do
no,
that.
don't do that.
And that
to
was my
Kobe.
whole purpose. Like, don't do that.
Don't try and equate that. But I think out of everything, the most shocking part is Keisha Cole has a show
I'm done.
on Fox. So
I'm done.
It's called Real Talk with
It's
Keisha.
actually kind of good.
It's decent.
Like,
she's
I
had some
was
good.
getting
She's
my
had some
life.
good.
I don't
some
doubt
good
that
guests
it's
so
not.
far.
I'm not saying she does not deserve a show. I'm saying that's so fucking left field.
It is.
When I saw her
has a
interviewing,
talk
I'm
show.
like, who is this?
She guessed.
Keisha
hosted?
Cole?
There was an episode where her mom came on. Her and Frankie are like ratings gold.
Yes, of course.
And Frankie was talking about, again, Keisha's father, because they still don't. Like, they don't know. And Frankie was just like, I used to be a woman of a certain caliber at night. And I was like, what? Bitch, is that you trying to say that you used to be a hoe?
Basically.
And she was just like, even if I knew who Keisha's father was, like, at this point, he would have been so old, it wouldn't have mattered. And Keisha was like, well, mama, how old would he have been? And she goes, well, probably like 105. And I just gagged. I'm like, Frankie, stop talking.
Period. And it goes back to that thought. Not everybody needs to speak on a platform. You know what would be ratings gold, though? Keisha Cole and Frankie and Black China in Tokyo.
Yes.
I would.
Like a road trip series where they both are traveling on opposite ends of the coast and they meet up in one spot.
Wow.
I love that.
Yeah.
We pitching that.
Yeah, I'm not even going to pick a select network. I really want to take this to the top.
Listen.
Yeah. And it
Yeah,
won't be
the
on
highest
fucking
bidder.
I
I always
It
wanted
won't
to
be
do,
on Zeus.
It
It
won't
will
be
not
on
be on
Zeus.
Zeus. Thank
No.
you.
But I wanted to do the Mamas of Love and Hip Hop. I think they should all have a reality show. Like put them off like on a cabin retreat, something like that.
Oh
So
my
like
God.
Mama D, Mama Joyce, just throw Frankie in there for some fun. Mama Jones,
Okay.
Lyrica,
Oh, yes, yes.
Mama G, whatever.
yes, yes.
Yeah, I think that they should have a reality show.
What
And
would the
that
name be?
Mamas,
I love it. Simple, right to the point.
Mamas,
Straight to the
Them damn
point.
mamas.
That's
yeah,
wow.
the Mamas of hip hop.
We need to pitch all of this.
Maybe
And
we
if
can pitch
someone's
it to
still-
Fox Soul.
And it's They only got one set. You ever watch they whole?
Yes.
They have one set, and
One
the
set.
colors don't change.
No.
You would think maybe they just changed like the uplighting. Just it's a quick
No.
gel change. Literally,
Keisha goes
just,
off air. They send Claudia Jordan in to the
Just-
same setup.
just literally send
With
her
the same
right the
audience,
fuck
too.
in. They could
audience is
change
there
the
all day.
gels. Hey, the audience is working 9 to 5. That is, they got a 401k. I'm
For
about
a
to send
bag
them in.
of Lay's barbecue chips.
Fox got just one soul. Just one soul.
Okay. They
No.
can't shoot it outside. Like, we ain't got no lounge area that we can change up the set a little bit for a little more intimate settings. No.
They rotate beauticians and
Okay,
makeup
everybody's
artists.
there at once. If you're not here by 9, you won't get your makeup done.
Listen,
And if you're not camera ready, oh well, because they got to be out by 11. This has no budget, and you know. I'm gonna bring some gels when I go visit.
What are they gonna do if they ever have a performance?
They gonna perform in the middle of
Yeah.
the little stage.
That's not gonna cut
Move
it.
the chairs. They're gonna put. Can you grab your chair? Just move it to the back. Make this really stiff. Grab your chair. Put it over there.
truth
Here
be
we are.
told, I wouldn't mind performing on Fox Soul.
Speak it.
I need a platform.
You should. You should.
We should
Listen,
execution.
so everything I'm saying is no shade, Fox. None.
No, because
whatsoever.
this show, the Get Right, is going on Fox Soul.
It
And
is.
so is our Mama's show.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
It'll be the first scripted reality show on Fox
On
Soul.
Fox Soul.
Hallelujah.
Yes. And
You
then
know,
and then
the funny thing is,
Tokyo Tony Black.
I
China
know
and-
someone who is in charge of the audience at Fox Soul.
I know someone who's. Look, we can make. Listen,
Let's do it.
Linda.
Enough.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Periodic Carlotta.
I'm tired of playing.
Long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus, long as I got, don't need nobody else.
And with that being said, our show, all of them, will be on Fox Soul
By end of year.
by the end of the year.
That's it.
2021, Fox Soul and us. I'm ready.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Y'all are killing me.
Ooh, good to my soul. Good to my soul.
Oh my god, I'm hot now. That was all for bitch. You better read.
What's my favorite word?
All right. So, as you all know, we do have a very special guest in the building
He ain't that
today.
special.
He's here been dealing with our foolery all morning long, and now we want to take a minute to talk about you in this new project,
Got you.
like I used to.
Yes.
Walk us through the song. How did it come about?
So I did an EP 2 years ago, and it was called Pending, which was a huge accomplishment for me because I had not done an official EP in my life. So that was cool. And then 2 years passed, and I started feeling like it was time to have new stuff. But at the same time, I do better writing my material after I've gone through what I've gone through. I can't ever do it while I'm going through the shit. So I waited until I had some time to reflect, and then I started writing. And so Like I Used To came about just from dating in general and how it will change your perspective for better or worse. And I don't even think I realized until the song was done that it could also be a more positive tip. Like, I don't love the way that I used to in a more positive way. But when I wrote it, of course, it was coming from a negative place. Like, I don't love like I used to. I don't trust like I used to because all these things have happened to me. And so, yeah, I wrote it. It felt good. It felt like my story for the time. I think I'm in a much better place now, love wise. But when I wrote it, I was just like, "Fuck this! I don't want to do this no more." Like, for what? So I can get the same result again and again. And so once I got that first song done, I then started working on the project itself, which is called Before Then. And I'm breaking it up into a 2-part situation. So part 1 is called Before Then. Part 2 is After Now. Both will be 4 tracks on each EP, and then I'll do a full album called Before Then, After Now with 12 tracks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, it sounds like it was kind of like a tumultuous relationship.
Yeah.
Does your music normally reflect the things that's going on in your life, or when you sit down and you actually write, is it like, I have this vision and I'm going to put it out there, or do you usually like pull from your own emotions or something that's going on at that moment?
It's always from my life.
Mm-hmm.
Which for me, it just makes it more personal, and we all go through things that other people can relate to. And so my goal is to always either inspire or uplift with my music. And I feel like you can't do that unless you're coming from an honest place.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's real.
yeah.
So, what is your writing process? Like, what does that look like for you?
Usually it's me playing a beat that I got or I found, and the first thing that comes to mind, I just start writing. Like, I usually go after how the song makes me feel within the first 10 seconds of hearing it. It's very rare that I start writing something without a beat, but that has happened before, and it's turned out some really good shit. But I write differently for myself than I do for other artists, because that's what I started doing first. Like, I wanted to be a songwriter. Then I felt like that wasn't fulfilling enough, so I started trying to do stuff for myself. But my approach to my stuff is to always tell my own truth. When I'm writing for somebody else, I'm creating a story for you. And I don't want to create a story for me. I just want my story to be exactly what it is. So that's my process. How I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's super dope. So the single's out now.
Yes.
The video's also out.
Yes.
Talk about, you did the treatment and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how's that creative process? Like, you write the song.
Mm-hmm.
Do you already have the video in mind, or did it come later? Like, walk us through the treatment and walk us through the video.
And what's the treatment? Because I don't know what a treatment is.
Oh. Well,
Go
tell
ahead.
us all that. Well, a treatment is like the video.
The
like
concept.
the concept of the
Yeah.
video.
Got you.
I had no intentions on doing a video. And then I started listening to all of the songs. And I'm like, I want to take promotion further this time. And I figured videos always work because when you have a visual to compare a sound to, it just makes it all, like, just creates a full experience.
Right.
So, and I didn't intend to make that single the first single either. Like, everything just kind of aligned itself to be what it is. And I'm starting to listen to the universe when it tells me to do things and when things just align themselves naturally. So, when that single did become the single, I started thinking of just ways to make it what I wanted it. And the first idea I had was way too elaborate, and I didn't have the coin or the staff to get it done.
Special effects,
Right.
smoke, lights.
So I don't want to say dumbed it down, but I made it more realistic. And I felt like it would be cool to do it from the perspective of like a fuck love party. Like, yeah. And it didn't even
Valentine's
turn
Day.
out like that. It just turned out like a party with friends that was vibing with each other, essentially. So just because you went through a breakup doesn't always have to mean like you have to be on the bed crying. It can be a celebration of like, that chapter is over. Let's move on. And that's how the video feels. It feels like the ending of a chapter, but on a high note.
Okay. So, what is make you think a little bit? What is one video that you saw, like one video concept that you've seen, and you're just like, damn, I wish it was mine?
Oof. Anything from the 90s. Like, the 90s had some really well thought out videos, even though like that was the beginning of like the digital effects stage, and now of course it's gonna look like shit, but in
Right.
the 90s, like anything Missy did, anything Aaliyah did, even the storytelling that Brandy and Monica had in their videos, like it was just well thought out, and somebody gave a shit. Now videos are like
A few holes over here, some
Few holes
smoke
over
over
there.
there,
And one bottle
one bottle,
yep.
and a gun.
and we're gonna pass it around. We're gonna Fox sold this one bottle.
And I think that's why I wanted. That's why I wanted to have a dance sequence in the video, because it is kind of like that homage to 90s, but like when you just randomly break out and dance for no reason, and I wanted that. And so I found a.
Are you a dancer?
So I danced in college.
Okay.
Okay.
But there were a hella people that dance better than me. I have rhythm, and so I can catch the beat easily in the club, whatever you have it. When it comes down to having a routine, for some reason my brain doesn't always connect as quickly as everybody else's. Once I get it, I'm good, but that process of learning it is a little longer for me. But even with that, I still wanted to put a dance sequence in the video because I have not danced like in a while. And the song just made me feel like I wanted to move my body. So
So
Yeah.
for those who have not heard your music, because I hate for people to try to describe their music, but describe the mood of your music. If I'm in a film, I'm feeling like I want to feel like something. How should I be feeling listening to your music?
in your feelings.
In my
To
feelings.
some degree, it's not. And when I say in your feelings, I don't mean like whiny, woe is me, nobody loves me. But it's like it's very emotion-driven lyrics. Like I write from a lyric perspective, not just to have a beat that I ride over, but everything I write is with purpose. And so I write for people to listen to the lyrics. So if you're one of those people who truly love music and you want to listen to what the person has to say and not just vibe with the beat, then I guess I would be for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's always good to know.
And then where can we find this stuff at? Because now we would play it, but licensing, so we're not getting sued for that one.
It's on all streaming platforms from Spotify on down to YouTube. So yeah, it's called Like I Used To. Just type in my name into a search bar, JPenn, JAYPENN.
Let's say double N.
Yes, and it should come up.
Okay.
And the project I'm going to release on March 20th.
Okay.
And I'll be shooting another video in 2 weeks.
Is there a party scene? Is there a background scene that me and Eric can?
No. So this song was.
Look at us. We're ready.
So the EP has 4 songs on it. Of the 4, the one that I chose as the single is probably the most energetic feeling, which is why I made it the single. But this next song is called Airplane Mode, and it's, if I had to compare it to anything, it gives Usher Climax vibes.
Okay. One of my favorite songs, written by one of my good friends, Elijah Blake.
It doesn't sound like that, but it will give you that vibe.
Okay.
So the video will be a little more dramatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna listen?
What?
I'm also doing the EP.
Okay.
It's coming out in November. When I do my video,
Okay.
I am going to be crying in the rain.
I love it.
I'm going to be punching the air.
Okay.
And I will be laying down in some type of sweater.
Okay.
If your video does not include you crying in the rain or punching the air, it is not real R&B music.
Okay. It will be raining.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
And then there's a dramatic part where I will free fall into a pool.
You got me.
See? That's all you need.
You have me.
It just needs to be wet somewhere within the video.
Yeah.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That makes that's when R&B was at its peak.
Absolutely.
If you're not crying and singing in the rain, what are you doing? Who are you doing it for?
Yeah. There's no real story there.
No.
So, what was your process getting to this point? Because, you know, it takes most people to figure, like, a while to figure out their niche or their purpose. So, what was that aha moment where you're just like, music is going to be my way? And what are some of those challenges that you've had to deal with on the path?
Music has always been my first love. I've probably been singing since I was 3 and probably writing music since I was in 4th grade. So I always knew that it was something that I wanted to do. I don't think I took it seriously until I was 19. And I met one of my best friends, and he's into music. Like, to find somebody who loves music more than you makes you want to love music even more. And so meeting my best friend kind of set me along this journey of my music career. And even with that, like, I hate to sound, I guess, cocky, but I'm good at a lot of things. So music is still not my only thing that I want to do. I write scripts as well. I have a whole web series that I developed, and I love that. But music always comes first. And so I don't know. I don't know when I had an aha moment. I made a lot of mistakes with my music, of course, chasing after other people's sound, being too inspired to the point where there is no differentiation between me and the next person. But as I got older, I found my niche is the lyrics. Like, that's what I'm big on, because that's what I listen for in other people's stuff. And so I make sure that I have a story that I'm telling. I make sure that, like I said, it's from an honest place. I'm openly gay within the music that I write. Like, I don't mention any sex, but like within my video, like the video I just released, there's a guy in it that is my love interest. So I figured just being honest on all fronts is what that's what my thing is going to be.
I love that.
And it will take you far. It will. And you're welcome back here anytime.
I appreciate you guys having me.
When the
100%.
album comes out,
Thank you.
come back.
Will do.
It's
And
not
if
the
there's
end
a
of the
release
show.
party.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah, I definitely want to do a release party. Just got to put the money together for it, and it'll be great.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I know so many venues.
Shit ain't cheap.
Do you?
I do.
Let's chit chat.
We shall.
Calvin?
Yes.
No, we can't go to the Foxhole set.
Why can't we?
What's the Foxhole say?
We can go to the Foxhole set. We definitely can get in there. We'll change the jail.
What that's at?
You don't know where it is?
It's literally off Pico.
Is it on Pico?
I swear to God.
Wow,
It's
that makes
right
so
down the
much
street.
sense.
It's right down the street. That's what I got one set.
How
You
about
thought it was
get
at
one
Fox?
set?
Oh, you thought it was at Fox?
Yeah.
Oh no, Fox Soul is next to the Soul
Okay.
Yeah.
in the hood. It's off Pico.
Oh.
Ain't no studio off Pico.
Do they have a soul food restaurant next door?
My 2 cents.
I think
Child,
we're on to something. I think we're on to
Bring
something.
your own
ladies and
food
gentlemen.
snacks.
I love that place.
I love my 2 cents. I have not been in so long because I stopped eating meat, but their catfish.
How long you been on this? Is it vegan or vegetarian?
I'm vegetarian.
How long you been doing it?
I've been vegetarian for a year and a half now.
Like it?
I do.
I did it for 7 months.
You hated it?
No, it was cute until I just uncontrollably could not stop craving chicken.
See, I have craving for a fried pork chop, and I've been having this craving for a really long time. But I haven't had pork in like 10 years, so I don't want to do that to me.
Yeah, no.
I love pork
But I
chops.
really, you know what I had yesterday that was really, really good? The Impossible Whopper from Burger King. 'Cause
Everybody keeps saying that.
go
Here's
because
the thing.
if you love Burger King, get the Impossible Whopper.
I just feel like to some degree I can't trust those patties
Right.
because there's so many additives. They say that it's plant based. Well, bitch, which plant? I need
All
to know.
of them.
And I feel like sometimes you come out just as worse as you would like just eating meat
Yeah.
because
I
you
don't-
don't know what you're eating.
I don't trust Burger King to take the extra mile and separate
Thank
from
you.
the rest of the grill and clean the
It's
grill.
not kosher.
and,
I
like,
I trust them. I think they cook it on the set because you remember the dude suit. So I think they have like a little side grill now. I didn't taste any meat. Like I didn't taste. You know, like sometimes when you go to a barbecue.
Mhm.
Well, y'all don't know because y'all probably don't eat like veggie stuff. But like sometimes when you go
I
to a
don't.
barbecue and they try to cook your shit on the same grill, you can kind of like taste the residue of like the real shit, and you
See, I
don't
don't
even
mind
want it.
that.
Mhm.
I mind it
I know.
because I'm be sick.
You're a real vegetarian.
I'm be
then.
sick. Like,
He's committed to this
Yeah.
shit.
Because even when I was
Yeah,
doing it,
gosh.
I didn't mind tasting just a little bit of.
Mm-mm.
Just a little something, something.
It's like when people order pizza and they get pepperoni pizza. I'm like, oh, I'm vegetarian. I'll just take the pepperonis off. The pepperoni was cooked on the pizza.
But you need that flavor.
You don't need that. That's if I take the pepperonis off. What I'm getting from the pepperoni is the pepperoni residue and the grease and the fat from the pepperoni. Why do I want that?
Is that
that's like
still
having the
eating it?
meat. That's like not having the meat, but getting all the bad stuff.
I
don't want
I
that.
feel like it's a loophole.
I love making cabbage. So when I was a vegetarian, I would make cabbage. I would still put my smoked meat in it.
That's
and
not
just
vegetarian.
that is extremely vegetarian.
That's not. That is not.
You sure?
Are you not eating the
How?
meat?
I
How?
didn't eat the meat, so I would
Okay.
just boil just for that smoky taste. Like smoked meat is.
Did you
Look,
put fat back too?
No, it was turkey necks.
Oh, real
Mhm.
southern.
Yeah,
Where are you from?
Chicago. My whole family is like from Mississippi, though.
Got it. Okay.
Everybody's family from
Right.
Mississippi and Chicago.
The Great Migration happened. It was real.
They all got country accents, which is why I think Chicago's so funny. All black people that like from like the 90s and 80s
Mhm.
Yes.
got country accents up in Chicago. It's really weird.
I've noticed.
I
that
would have
mine
never
is-
thought that.
Mine has fallen off since I moved here, though. Every now and again, it still come out.
Uh-huh.
Like if I'm pissed, all of it come out.
It's
My-
such a good accent.
My ex is
though.
from Chicago, and everything he says is so fucking
Mhm.
country. You like, but you're from the west side of Chicago. Like,
Yeah.
how are you sounding like this? Is so weird.
Yeah, I had no idea Chicago had any trace of a southern accent because my family's from North Carolina. Like the base is North
Yeah.
Carolina, so it gets
It gets real,
Everything-
real darling.
See, it's not that country. It's country to the point where like we drop off R's on most of our shit.
Yeah.
So like
Okay.
if you say you going to the
Car.
car, it's going to the car.
Ka,
Or I'm trying to find a park.
yeah,
got it.
ka.
Car, right.
That used
That
to,
would take
that
some
used to
time.
get
I'm
me
Going
all the
far,
time.
I need a pub.
Babe, go get the car.
The what?
The car.
The car, CAH.
Yeah, the car. It's like
Wow.
wow. Okay,
Going to the
okay.
movies is going to the show.
Yeah, to the show. We're going
Yeah.
to the show, and I was
Going
like,
to the
"What
show.
show?"
Yes, when I moved here, somebody was like, "Are you going to a Broadway show?" Bitch, no, I'm going to the motherfucking Groves to see.
And it was like, "What show's going on at the Grove?"
Right.
Because we're
Oh, y'all just
Look.
say the show?
they just
Yeah,
say
it's called the show.
They
to the
Chicagoans.
show.
I'm from Indiana, the other side.
The show is like the movie.
Don't
The
get
movie.
bougie.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
yeah,
that's so vague.
Midway, right? But
so
they
vague.
understand. They know. It's so weird.
Oh my god, I
So
love my
weird.
city.
Mm-mm.
The world is so interesting.
Well, guys, I think it's time for the topic.
Hey.
You didn't want to use Chris's theme?
All right. So the topic today, since it's post Valentine's Day,
Mm-hmm.
and yesterday was National Side Nigga Holiday,
Oop.
the topic is: how do you know you're a side nigga.
Interesting.
How do you know you're a side nigga?
What are the things you should look for when you realize I may be a side nigga?
Time management is definitely a sign for me. Like, I feel like if you are real shysty or like super specific on how you allocate your time, it leads me to believe that there's something going on more than a 9 to 5. So that's one sign for me. I don't think I've found myself on the side many times. Like, I feel like to be on the side, you have to understand, or you have to be like in the mindset of being in somebody's relationship. So it's like, for me, if I don't look at it like any type of relationship, I'm not on the side of anything.
But not so much like being like boyfriend number 2, but being on someone's roster. Because before people start dating, people build a roster. And sometimes you have your star players and you have your bench. Sometimes you in the game, and sometimes you riding the bench.
Okay.
So,
got you.
And I've definitely rode a bench before, literally and figuratively. So I get it. And I think time management is one.
Absolutely.
Conversation. When are you talking to me? Do I get a good morning text or do I get a good night text?
Wow.
Or do I get an afternoon text? Because if you get a good morning text, I don't trust a good morning text no more.
I don't trust any text.
Like, but if you text me throughout the day,
these niggas.
if you text me throughout the day, I feel special. But if you text me in the morning, I don't feel like, oh, I'm the first person on your mind.
I feel
Maybe
like
I
you
was
get me
the
out the
last
way.
text. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't, unless you FaceTime me in the morning.
Oh, that's when I know something's, we might be doing a little something.
Yeah.
A little something.
True.
Also, like, time management, and also what's the location in which we hang out?
Is it all at your house?
Right.
Do we go out?
Right. Do we go
Do I
out?
know your friends?
That's the one for me. Have I met your friends, and how often do I get to see them?
Or how do your friends receive me?
That too.
That's it. Because you can bring me around your friends, but if they don't know who I am
right
already,
right,
or if they just dismiss my presence, like, oh, that's just another.
Oh, that's
Bingo.
that's unknown. Y'all better keep them fucking malicious remarks real low,
Listen.
real hush, because y'all will ruin it for old boy. Like, what?
But sometimes your friends will definitely cover up for you.
Definitely,
If they're
definitely,
smart,
definitely. If they're
they will.
smart.
Yeah.
Right.
And if this is a thing that you do often, they'll already know what it is. The last guy I was talking to, he would introduce me to like people, and now everyone like when they see me, they'll be like, "Hey, crop top."
Because that was your nickname.
I always had crop tops.
No, that was your nickname.
Yeah, so it was just like I knew there was I didn't need to worry about anything, and we didn't have that type of relationship where I needed him to be committed or act a certain type of way to me. But he had no hesitancy about like hanging out with me and da 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 da. But then there are other guys that are just like, "Oh no, you could just come over, but we ain't gotta go nowhere." And I'm just like, what kind of backdoor shit is this? This is OnlyFans for real. Like, I don't
Look
no.
for the camera.
Right? I don't like
Close
that.
that laptop.
I'd
computer.
say also look for signs of progression. If you notice that y'all shit is just plateauing and that y'all in the same space that y'all were last May, chances are you're in that space for a reason, because there's too many other people to really focus on you and to grow the relationship. Yeah.
Also, how invested are they in what you do? Like, someone who's not
That's real.
really there ain't gonna ask you certain questions. They're
Do they
not gonna
support
follow
you?
up about things. Like, if I tell you I have a red carpet and then you don't ask me the next day, you're probably not so invested in like what I do, or like, how's your podcast? How's the world according to Eric? How's what?
Are they listening?
Are they listening? Like,
Are they downloading? Are they subscribing?
Right.
Have they posted anything?
pictures too, not necessarily on social media. How do you feel about selfies if we're just together? It doesn't have to hit the gram, but if you don't want them at all, I'm starting to think something.
I just put up my first photo, and it was just in my timeline, just because I don't know. I just felt inclined to do so because we've been dating for a while, but I don't think that I would expect for him to return the favor. That's your page. I don't run your page.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah, I don't think I've ever posted someone I take that back. I have posted people I have dated on social media, but it's never been like, oh, me and Bay and
Right.
blah, 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 yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
It's just like,
If you know, you
we're
know.
here.
Yeah.
Or like, shout out to Bay for graduating, or Bay just crossed, or something
Right.
like that. Well, I didn't say Bay. Wow. Well, because whole nother story. He wasn't out the closet then, you know.
Oh,
Those
Jesus Christ.
DL Greeks.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Now people
The best and the
Now people are
worst.
gonna scroll through my page. Oh no, delete, control alt delete.
I can't.
But not necessarily taking it to social media. But like, if I even just put up a photo, like if I just take a picture of us and you get like real nervous about it, it's like, what's wrong with you? Because I'm probably not gonna post this for myself. This is my brand. I'm over
Yeah.
here. Like,
I may throw this in a birthday post and just say happy birthday.
or maybe just have it in the archive. So if your birthday does come, I can text it back to you.
Yeah.
But
I feel that.
you
Make a
know,
little
like,
cute video for us.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
real us moments. But
Side note, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, to your knowledge, have you ever been aside?
Oh yes,
hell yeah.
I'm one now.
Willingly or
I'm one now.
dead?
And the girls be shook. The girls be shook. Cause you,
I'm one now. I've learned in these 45 years of life that I've lived.
Not 45.
Yeah, oldie goldie.
I'm not dealing with you.
That here we go. Here's the moment. Get the tissue. That I've learned to not rush anything because it's naive for me to think that I'm the only person someone's talking to unless they tell me I'm the only person they're talking to.
Absolutely.
When I know that I have people that text me daily.
and even then,
It makes no sense for me to think that you're not getting the text message too. But it's the respect.
right?
I don't think I've ever misled anyone to think that we're something that we're not, or that we're something more than we are. And I think I get the same respect, even though they may be mixed signals. But I think it's important to have the conversation, at least to like let the person know, like, okay, I like you, you like me, but this is what it is, and I understand where you're at, and you may not be there, and this is not what you want. So now it's up to me if I want to continue this, or do I want to let it go.
Right.
But I think that's the most important thing about being a quote unquote side nigga, is to know that you're a side nigga. Like, you have to know your position.
Yeah.
And play it. I know I have, because I have the type of energy that people would want to hold on to, but not like fully invest in, because
That's why
it's
I
too
put
much
that's why I put a cap on
Listen.
it.
Yeah.
That's why I put a cap on it.
Yeah.
No new friends.
The idea of me is cute until it becomes too much.
Right. Till it becomes like an obligation.
Yeah.
Niggas don't want to clock in for work, but want
No.
you to do work. And I'm just like, I don't.
I'm done volunteering.
It's real charity, okay? And I can't write this shit off on my taxes.
At all.
So maybe
all.
we gotta cut it. Yeah, it's just like, because if I'm giving you, like, if you need to talk to me about something, you're having a hard day, you're just like down on your dreams and stuff, I'm the type of bitch that's really gonna be like, no, you got this, like, you're anointed in this, like, you guys gotta find your door, like, it's gonna happen. And people love that, because who doesn't want to be uplifted?
No.
So they'll keep that energy, but like, no, I've probably been on the side more than I've been the main feature. And I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. I think when I was younger, it had more of an effect on me. But now I'm kind of just like, I have goals and ambitions, and men kind of can derail you if you let them. So I just need to take it in stride.
I think I've always done better when I'm in a relationship. Like, I feel like I work harder. I feel like I am more focused.
I hear that a lot from people. They
It
say
is-
that
I don't
relationships
know.
kind of keep them on path. I think for me, I've always been, I'm going to work. I have to get to my dreams. Like,
Same.
that's what I'm in control of. It's
Yep.
my destiny. Love is so far from my knowledge that when it came in, I would get stupid. Like, wow, what is this? Like, let's spend time together. Let's, like, explore this whole love thing. The dreams and stuff is so familiar that I'm just like, I got that. And then that would derail me. So I think for me now is like, I need to stay where I'm at and just find that comfortable balance, but I'm not pressed to have someone there.
It's interesting observing yourself dating now versus how you used to.
Yeah.
Because I'm noticing so many differences. Like, I pay way more attention to myself and the person. And so I'm really taking my time within this relationship that I'm building. Almost to the point where my friends are all questioning, like, nigga, when y'all plan on making it official kind of thing? And I'm like, when I feel like there's no other option but to do that. But for now, I'm comfortable where we are. I'm still learning shit about me, because I'm 30 now, and I'm not dating the way that I did when I was 20, 21. And prior to this relationship, I had something that was long lasting on and off, and it broke me. And so I'm at a point now where it's like, okay, let me approach this differently. I want to really peep out the situation. I want to look for signs like that shit about being somebody's side, or am I making you my side and not even noticing that I'm doing that shit? All these things I want to pay attention to now, and I feel like we'll be in a better place in the long run because we took our time and we went at our own beat, because we went by society's expectations for us to be together now.
That was my next question. Like, do you feel like the pressure from your friends or the people that you're around? Because, like, I hang out with a lot of guys, and I'm not dating them, or sometimes they're strictly like a platonic relationship. But my friends automatically think, because we're close, that we're dating, or that there should be something there, or that we should be at a point, or we should be doing something else.
Exactly.
And I'm always like, no, that's like my homie. Like, we kick it. It's strictly platonic. Do you think that the pressure from other people's like starts to put these little nuggets in your head and make you feel like maybe we should do this, or
Hell
maybe I
yeah.
should shoot my shot at this, or am I crazy because I'm not acting on this?
It will, until you no longer allow it to. Like, I legit had to check one of my friends recently because we're having a conversation. I think it started with, how are you and X, Y, and Z? And I'm like, we're good. Y'all still not together? Not officially, but I see him almost every fucking day. We're always doing shit. Are you in love? I love him. I'm still monitoring the process of falling in love. Well, damn, you not in love yet? Bitch, like
can I?
Yeah.
Can I fall in love on my own terms?
Right.
Please. Can I filter out the bullshit? Filter the bullshit out of my heart that is still lingering before I fall for somebody else. Like, can I have my own process? I appreciate you asking, but don't start putting your bullshit off on me because that's what you want for your life.
Yeah, that's very real. I think I felt a lot of that pressure when I first started dating. Like, my first boyfriend, he was perfect, and everyone around me saw that. And I think for me, I was just like, it wasn't without a doubt that he was the perfect person for me, but I wasn't sure that I was ready to reciprocate. And I'm just like, if I take him on and I'm not ready, I'll fuck it up. Like, I'll ruin it. And there's nothing worse than hurting someone that doesn't deserve it.
Listen.
But they kind of like not coerced me, because I felt it after a while. I was just like, I need to do this for me. But in the beginning, it was kind of like, I need y'all to like really worry about yourselves.
Back up. I think people get so excited because they want to see the person that they love fall in love, and they want to see that person do well and be happy. So I think they project that, like, oh, you should do this, because they just want you to be happy instead of thinking about the process of getting you to be happy.
Right.
Yeah.
And they rush things. So I think that's what it is. But that is all. If y'all don't have anything else.
No, that was good. But if I've ever been your side nigga, God has blessed you. Because a bitch is
I'm
bad.
a bad.
You got to put a main course on the side.
That's
You ain't
it.
even know it.
Right. You fucking up yourself. But it's not my fault that you don't want more.
I've realized that I have groomed a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
for their relationship.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
And I don't know if I should start putting that on my resume.
I think you
if I should put
should.
that on my business card.
I gather these niggas.
I have the potential to get you engaged within 6 months of us breaking up.
Right.
Oh,
Apparently, and I didn't
it's
know I
happened.
had that.
It's happened. Two of my exes are engaged,
House
but we're not gonna talk
dogs
about
and
that.
planning for children.
Because
But
you
listen.
going to know how to treat the next nigga after me. You going to
Candy.
know how.
Oh, Jesus, be a whole fence. All right, and that's it for the topic.
This never gets old.
Who is this?
Jeremiah. The light?
No, the original. Who's the original?
Oh, there's so many samples. I think we spoke about this before, but I think the original is called Rising to the Top. Give it all you got.
Okay.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Mhm.
From the 90s.
No, I think actually like the 8. Let me see what this is.
That beat sounds so 90s.
Because Mary J. Blige had it for Mary Jane had it for All Night Long. Then Mary J. Blige had it for All Night. Jeremiah did it. It's been sampled so many times.
Somebody getting a check.
Rising to the Top is. I'm on my Angela Yee.
Okay.
Kenny Burke,
Interesting.
and that came out in 1982.
Okay, before my time.
Yes.
All right. Well.
Oh
Oh my
it me?
goodness. Oh, I need to pause the other music because this doesn't happen often, and you know what I'm about to do.
Wait, is it mine?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I wasn't on the
No,
page.
wait. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
You ready?
Yes, it's time for If I Told You
No,
That.
it's not.
Oh, bitch, that's my point.
Oh, it's
I said,
time
is it
for-
mine?
My bad. It's time for the question of the day.
Question?
Yes.
Question?
Hey.
Question.
Chris never wants to hit
Question.
the question button.
Question.
But Kelvin will
Question.
run it out.
Question. Question.
You get 2 more.
Question. Question.
Okay, that was so good. All right. The question of the day: Have you ever tried to text somebody you thought you were cool with, and you find out that you're blocked? Did you write this?
No.
Did Chris write this?
I guess so.
Should we say this for next week?
Process of elimination. No, he's not here.
Okay.
What time is it? It's 11:36.
Okay. I didn't know if it was a question you want to say, but if you had
Do
something,
you want to?
if you had something personal, because this sounds personal.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess we can hold off because I don't have.
Okay.
I don't think.
think
I
this
don't.
ever
I don't think it
I don't
happened,
think
but
this
I feel like
happened
there's
to
a
me.
story behind this, so we're gonna save
Let's
this.
hold it. That's fine.
So the new question of the day: What was your worst Valentine's Day experience? Keeping it on the, since I have my I thought it was a flower and chocolate outfit.
I've never had a bad Valentine's Day.
Interesting.
I've never done Valentine's Day with someone. So I've never had a bad one. I treat me well.
As you should.
Yeah.
I haven't had a bad one, but I got into an argument over pettiness on Valentine's Day. Because I was talking to someone who doesn't really do the whole Valentine's Day thing, right? And I said, I don't care if you don't do the Valentine's Day thing because I'm romantic. So if I'm talking to somebody, we're going to do something romantic.
Mm-hmm.
So I planned this whole day. We are halfway through the day, and they start to feel bad because they didn't plan anything. But I already knew you weren't planning anything because we had this whole conversation.
It's not your
This
thing.
is not your thing. But then they start feeling like remorseful, and then we got a whole argument about it. Like, I don't do this. Like, why are we even arguing? What is this? I was trying to do something good. So then we ended up just chilling and calling our friends, and we went out to dinner as a group with all of our friends. So it wasn't really bad, but it was stupid.
That's
we're
so
also
stupid.
we're also no longer together. Clearly, 'Cause yesterday spent it with this microphone. That was me.
That sucks. Like, no, that sucks. That's his own guilt. He's just projecting.
I think it was.
Yeah, definitely. That had nothing to do with
It
you.
was-
You wanted to do right by him, and he's upset that you did it because he failed to measure up. That's
so
not true.
Stupid.
Oh, boys. Boys, right. Not men.
Which is
Oh,
why
boys.
I am getting a girlfriend.
Hey, I support this message.
You'll
You
never
know-
sell me on that.
You know,
Never sell me
James, I
on
don't
that.
know if you know. Excuse me. Ooh,
That's cool.
J Pen. I have a wedding at the end of the year.
Your own?
It's been in progress for a long time.
Yeah. So my wedding is October 10th,
Okay.
10/10/2020, and I've been trying to find this suitor, and I can't find him. So I'm thinking, either maybe he's not black, or
I'm a
maybe
wild
he's
out.
her, and I've never dived into the lady pond,
Me either.
No.
and maybe it's time. I had, which is really weird, 2 females recently throw some pussy at me,
Oh.
and I didn't really know how to take it.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah, I don't know the first step. What do you do? How do you warm it up?
Can you give me a map?
Right.
Like, where is it? I've never seen
Let's
one
start
in
there.
person.
Where
I've
is
never
it?
seen one in person.
I've seen one in person. I just don't know the how to get through.
Well, see, I went to a strip club and a girl did like spray fire out of it.
Oh,
That was I tipped her well.
and you should have.
I
She
tipped her
hurt
well.
herself.
Yeah,
Fire
I gave her.
crotch.
Go ahead. Here's her 20. But yeah. So yeah, my wedding's coming up.
Okay.
You're invited. It's
Thank you.
uninterrupted black. So if you're not in dress code, you
Hey,
won't be able
this
to
is
get
your
in. There's an
day.
overflow room
I'm there
for the
for
people
you.
not in dress code.
So,
So yeah. So I don't know how we got on this topic, but yeah, the wedding's coming. So.
I mean, you got like 8 months to get it together.
I know. Isn't that scary?
Hey,
If
For
not,
you?
I'm just gonna have a bomb ass party on the 10/10/2020.
and you should.
yeah.
It's either
That's
gonna be my wedding or a fuck love party.
Ooh.
Is this still
down for
uninterrupted black?
Uninterrupted black. The dress. nothing's going to change about the ceremony. It just may be me up there by myself.
Mm-hmm.
But you all are all invited
I'm excited.
because it's going to be a spectacle.
You know,
Keep
I
me
love
in
a
the loop.
turnout.
I will.
For all of this.
I need to send out the state of dates, actually.
That'll be fun.
Yes.
I'm going to send out the state of dates this week.
10, 10, 20, right?
Mm-hmm. Y'all think I'm playing.
I don't.
Eric,
actually.
you know I'm dead ass.
I know
I'm
that's so
sending
true.
out
I
the
see it in your
state of
eyes that you are.
I'm sending out the
Yeah.
state of dates this week.
Committed.
I'm excited.
I got a theme in my head and everything. Oh, I can't wait.
Because I was gonna ask you, what are you gonna do if it doesn't, pan out the way you want it? But I didn't want to put.
Oh, but it will.
You know.
But
So-
in the unfortunate, probably not going to happen that I don't get married in 2020, I'm just going to have a bomb-ass and uninterrupted black party.
That'll be fun. What
You know
day
what?
does it
Oh
fall
my-
on?
It's Saturday.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
Look at God.
Oh, I planned this a long time ago.
Okay.
It hit me in 2009. Okay? I've had 10 plus years
Yeah.
to figure this thing out, and guess what? It's figured out. But these niggas just don't want to act the fuck right. Get the fuck
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It's an epidemic. I hate to see it. I really hate to see
Well, anyways, back to you, J-Pen.
Yeah.
What was your worst Valentine's Day experience?
I can't really recall. I know one year me and my ex were living together here in LA, and he decided to go out and spend Valentine's Day by himself, supposedly.
Oh, time out.
It's such a complicated situation. That's why I didn't even want to bring it up. Long story short,
Were y'all together or y'all not together at the time?
no.
Okay, so y'all just living together
Right.
out of
And I
convenience.
built up expectations that I should not have built up.
Mm.
But I built up expectations for us throughout the duration of our relationship that I should not have built up,
Mm-hmm.
apparently.
That's real.
But
I had to talk about that with somebody last night. I'm not going to say who it is because they did text me and said they were listening. It's a really funny text. I'll show you later. But expectations and intentions. Had to talk about that.
yeah.
It's so important. It's so important.
Yeah. I'm not going to go into too many
Okay,
details.
well, let it
No,
go.
yeah,
We'll move
that's
right
fine.
along.
But
That's
if you
it.
want to see the details, they are in my web series.
That's
And
right.
You can go check it out.
What's the name of your web series? You briefly touched on it, but didn't.
It's called Mad. So Mad web series on YouTube.
Okay.
MAD?
MAD. It's spelled out as an acronym, but if you just type in MAD web series, it'll come up.
Got it.
And also, you can probably hear some of those stories on the new EP
You can.
that comes out on March 20th, entitled Before.
Before then.
Mm-hmm. You see how I did that?
That was good.
I like that. That was
See that?
a
See how I
very
did that?
nice
See how I did that?
transition.
I kind of did. I just hope so. All right. Well, that was the question of the day.
Question.
And now it is time for If I Told You That.
I was hoping that you played that song.
Yeah.
I just
Isn't
fell
that
in
so
love.
great? Isn't that so great?
So, if your life was made into a movie, which actor would play you?
I'm going to Fantasia Barrino route, and I'm playing myself.
I thought you wanted
Listen.
Fantasia to play you, and I would have screamed.
You know what?
I would have
On
screamed.
second thought, I do want Fantasia to play me.
Yes.
Hey, this is Kelvin Unique. Welcome to the Get Right. Yeah. And I want it to be a musical. I want Fantasia to play me. I want her to be there when I pledge. Some baby seems got so. So. Get in the car.
Man,
You got 10 more.
on this Sunday morning.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. We imagine talking to Mama. Mama. You can talk about one of the Go Guys. Welcome to Go Guys. Do you want some jewelry?
Fantasia does not sing like that all the time.
Yes, it does.
I can't with you.
Yes. So, obviously, Fantasia will play me.
Okay.
It's the perfect casting.
That makes
Oscar
so much
award-winning
sense.
performance off top.
Listen.
Why is this show like this? Oh.
You are so tickled right now.
The thought. Would she shave her head? Or would she be like a wig cat? That's the most important question. How committed is she to playing me? That's what I want to know. Is she gonna shave her head or is she gonna wear a wig cap?
Oh my God, Calvin, please.
Cause she just start growing that new stuff.
I know.
no.
I know.
Fantasia with the
Well,
baby
that makes
girl.
sense because I wanted Keisha Cole to do me.
Yes.
Hey. That's all Keisha good for.
Y'all are taking
All her
the
songs.
fuck out.
If you listen to every Keisha song, hey, same
She
key.
started. She either starts
Same
it or
key.
ends it there. Oh, Keisha don't change keys.
Oh,
No, we ain't doing
she
that.
knows her key signature. And
That's
she's
it.
not.
But she know how to play the fuck out that one key that she got.
Hey,
Hey, she's a moment.
welcome
She's
to
a
Real Talk
moment.
with Keisha Cole.
Favorite Keisha Cole song right on top of your head. What first comes to your mind?
Should have cheated.
Okay.
Same key. Should have lied. Should have cheated. Hey,
Damn.
maybe I should have went out to the hey. Same key. Or I remember when my heart broke. Hey, I remember. All the same keys.
Oh my god.
Sent from heaven.
So,
Hey,
Keisha
it's
Cole's
all the
playing
same.
you
Key.
and your
Apparently it's Keisha Cole. Yeah, makes sense.
Fantasia's playing you.
Yeah, who's playing you?
I feel like you though. Like I would want to play myself. That's kind of like what my web series is about, like my life. And so I decided to play myself instead of casting somebody. But if I ever wanted to do a biopic and cast somebody, I would cast old boy that plays in that Netflix show.
Okay,
Sex
that's really
Education.
specific.
I was getting to the name.
Okay,
of the show.
okay, my bad, my bad.
Have y'all seen a show called Sex Education?
No,
I've heard
someone
about
just
it.
told me I should be watching it.
I can't think of this boy's name. I'm gonna do my Google while
Who?
I'm
I was
talking
on the
about
FaceTime.
this. It's such a good show. The FaceTime.
and someone told me I should be watching
On the FaceTime, on the Google, all at once, going to the Walmart.
it. Or if,
Right.
while he looks for name, or I would get Chadwick Boseman to play me.
Ooh,
I feel like
I
he
can see
he
that.
can
Okay, his
play
name
me.
is Kadar Williams. He's so cute. He's a really good actor, and the show is really good. Y'all should check it out if y'all ain't got shit else to do like the rest of this weekend. Start it. It has 2 seasons. It's so good, but he's really cute, and I think that he would do well playing me.
What platform?
It's on Netflix.
Netflix.
Okay, got it.
In the same Netflix thing. What's the little black boy from Stranger Things?
Oh, he's
Oh.
I think he could play
He
me.
could
Yeah,
definitely play you.
especially
We're
in some
little
years'
black.
time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because we're both little black skinny boys.
I'm trying to think. I don't know if he's come up yet. Whoever this person would be.
Mm-hmm.
But I want him to have a certain essence. Like I don't want him to be too over the top. Like I couldn't have a Santana play me. Like it's not. There's levels to it, and that's a level that I'm not.
And that would be straight Lifetime movie. If Santana,
Yeah, Saul got
if
us.
Santana as
It
Eric
might be
Devontae.
Oxygen.
This is a Zeus
It might
production.
be on the Big O.
This is a Zeus production.
I'm not too
Oh,
sure
saucy.
that he's a thing yet. I'm not too sure that whoever I would want to play me is a thing yet. But
That's
I
what's
want
up,
him to be
though.
up and coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For no distractions.
Yes.
No distractions.
I feel
Like
that.
Wendy says, I don't want any distractions. I don't want to worry about who's playing it.
Yeah.
I just want to get the story.
Right. That's it.
Mhm.
So no name.
Okay.
Who will play your mom?
Alfred Woodard.
Alfred Woodard. That's a good
Yes.
choice.
Yeah.
Strong
That's
black
a good
woman.
choice. Who will play your mom?
Absolutely.
Lynn Whitfield.
Lynn Whitfield.
Mm.
That's a good choice too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who would play my mom. Tasha.
Fucking dead.
But my mom's not loud, so I feel like this would give her some depth.
Tasha
Wait.
from Power?
No, not Tasha from Power. Tasha, loud Tasha.
Tasha Mack?
Not Tasha Mack from Soul. Fox
Tashina
Soul.
Arnold.
No,
What are you
Tasha.
talking about?
Tashina Arnold could play my mama.
Ooh.
She could play
I
my
love
mom.
Tashina.
Tasha from Why Did I Get Married?
Oh, what's her name in real life?
Fuck.
What's that baby's name?
I know I have to Google it.
God,
I think she'll do good playing Tawanda.
and she has acting classes all throughout LA.
Mhm. She'll be really good at being Tawanda. I feel
Tasha
like-
Smith.
Tasha Smith.
Oh yeah, her name is Tasha.
I told you that was Tasha.
Oh, I thought it was her character.
thought it
No,
was,
this
yeah.
is Tasha. I think she'll do good as my mama.
Okay.
Okay, who will play your auntie?
Loretta. Loretta Devine.
Come
Oh,
on,
yeah.
Loretta.
Yeah, that's good.
I have the best Loretta Devine impersonation.
Do you?
Okay, you ready? I gotta stop laughing. Okay. Hey, it's Loretta Devine. Who moved my plant? I left this plant here and I've been watering this plant and I left it in front of your house and now I have to take this plant back. No one does this to my plant. I'm Loretta Devine.
Go away. With
I
this
can low key
foolishness.
hear it when
That
I
is
think
Loretta
about her.
Devine. She talks like this. Her voice is like Mickey Mouse, but just a little bit more inflection and a little bit of anger.
Now transition to Keisha Cole.
Hey! Same key.
Woo.
Oh, good old Keish.
How are we gonna get these people as guests on this show?
Oh,
like
I'm
that?
not even worried about it.
Oh my god.
They gotta sneak them on here. We're bum rush them. Show where they are.
Yeah.
Fox Soul, we're coming.
Listen, I'm claiming that. I'm putting that on my vision board when I get home.
That's it.
You're gonna be our first performer.
Hey.
On Fox.
Hey.
going down. I for one am excited.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Who will play your love interest?
Oh, that's
Wait a
fun.
minute, Matthew McConaughey. Let me stop.
Matthew McConaughey.
Nah, I'm joking.
Oh,
I still
So now we
find
know
him
who.
fine.
Now we know who his
No.
boo is.
Cut it.
So now,
Cut
if you're
it.
trying to figure out who J
I'm
Pen's boo is on
joking.
Instagram, search for the
You know
scruffy
what's
white
funny?
man.
Even though I have an attraction to white guys to some degree, I could never see me taking one seriously as like my partner in life.
Mm.
I feel like I would need that commonality of being the same race because you get me. I get
Yeah.
you. We never have to have them awkward ass moments.
Right,
So,
certain things don't have to be explained.
Matthew fine, but like only in my mind.
What's going on? I see activity, and we have been neglecting.
I
the
have
chat.
because I forgot that we have it.
What
I think this is Daniel. Daniel's talking about side niggas. He said, but does anyone want to be a side, or is it something you settle for? He said, we don't build something with no one to share it with, or you're scared the only one there. Hold on, because I don't have my glasses on. Or
I don't know why you
you're
do that.
scared they only there for what you've built.
No, I've never wanted to be the side, but I've realized that you can only work a man so much.
See, I've never auditioned for this side.
no.
nigga,
I know
though.
some people who have tricked themselves into believing that they want to be the side because they can't get more out of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think anybody goes into it like, today, I want to be a side piece.
Right.
Nah.
There are certain men that I'm just like, if the only way I can get you is on the side,
Yes.
okay, because damn, you fine. But no, I don't want that for most. Most of these other niggas don't have the credentials to put me on the side of anything. Love interest. I have so many. Tank.
Ooh.
I love Tank
Yes.
so much. The game, so much. I would love a Luke James as a love interest.
That is my love interest in Fake Life. And
He's so fine. There's so many. I'm like boy crazy, so I would just be listing my roster.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Luke James is definitely one. Little Uzi Vert.
Yeah, that's really a thing for you.
There is a weird attraction there. I feel you on that.
Do you?
He is so
Wow.
fine.
I like his
Like-
spirit.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. His spirit is
Yeah.
like
Franklin the
enamoring.
Ocean.
That was my first choice for the black
Franklin
side
the
of
Ocean.
things.
And then probably trying to think of a white man. Shia LaBeouf.
People be getting
Shia a little crazy, but
Yeah.
that might work in your advantage.
Mm-hmm.
He'll balance me.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Okay.
But there's no white man in my romantic history, so I guess he'd be like Kanye. Like, get the random white man.
Oh yeah, so strange.
Get the random white man.
Oh man.
Jay, did you list one seriously other than Matthew?
No.
I did not. So Frank would be one. Michael B. Jordan. Makad Brooks.
With the wig or without the wig?
Without that fucking wig. Like, that was. Why would he sign up for that? Like that's equivalent to signing up to be the side nigga.
His body is
Wearing that
amazing.
wig.
But he acted his wig off.
I haven't seen it, and I probably won't see it.
You need to see it because he acted that wig off.
Oh shit! This is the guy from A Fall from Grace.
Yes. He initially, the first thing I ever saw him in was playing Tia's boyfriend on the game.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the game, any of them niggas from the game could be my love interest too.
If they still look like
Yeah, I
that.
used to have so many wet dreams.
Pooch Hall is still cute.
He is.
Hosea Sanchez. I saw
Yeah.
him in Nordstrom like a year ago, and
Did you say
I
hello?
really had to physically make myself stop looking at this man because I'm like, he gonna get offended at some point.
Did you say hello?
No, I was hiding behind shoe racks and shit. Because my hello would have been real Tony Braxton, like hello. It would not have been a normal hello.
Real lustful.
All right.
You gotta
So-
be light about it.
Yeah.
When you meet people like that, Keisha.
I knew you had something to do that. Yeah. Yeah.
He is fine. Wow, this picture of him shirtless on my screen. Let me turn that.
Who, my God?
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen.
He out
He don't get his just due.
He can get it from me
with or without the wig.
without the fucking wig.
Please keep that
I don't want to
wig.
have sex with Freddie Jackson. Basically.
Jermaine.
Jermaine.
Jermaine Jackson.
Shit.
with the
Tyler
wig.
and the
Yeah.
damn wigs he be bringing out.
Tyler loves a good wig. Cause moving right along. All right, so it comes to the end of the show.
Yes, it has.
And I think what we have to do now is find out where we are. I was trying to find something to play for this, but I don't know what we should play. Oh, I know what we should start playing. We should start playing this at the end of the thing since it's here. Now it's time for What Have We Learned?
I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP after this shit.
So what have we learned now? That's the new.
Okay. In summation, we have learned that you should not watch porn while driving trucks.
You
if
should
that is
not.
your trade.
Oh, I forgot about that link. Hold on, let me see if I can look.
Don't put that in our bio. We've learned that Chanel West Coast is fucking famous.
We
I'm
have learned that
very
she's
rich,
fucking
bitch.
famous, and
Very rich.
if you have famous qualities, you should like pictures.
Yeah, absolutely. We've also learned that Sprite and ginger ale in one can could be possibly painful.
Very, very hurtful.
But we have some brave soldiers that are willing to try it.
I am here for it.
We
It works now.
What works?
The link.
don't put that in our thing.
I was connected to the wrong Wi-Fi.
Okay. I'm going to go right past that.
Links in the bio, guy.
And we've learned that Amber Rose
Links in the bio.
doesn't necessarily need a platform.
Or a forehead. At this point, I think what she really should start doing is start advertising on her forehead.
Mm-hmm.
I would get one of those temporary tats, Johnson & Johnson. Like
Johnson & Johnson.
Pampers. Like, because it's a kid, so it got to be kid-friendly stuff.
Right. That's smart.
Just me.
What else? What have you guys learned after the show?
I learned that y'all are funny as hell, first and foremost.
Well,
First
thank
and
you for
foremost.
coming to the show.
I think our conversations about the relationships was extremely interesting, and the whole side piece situation. It was good to have other black male point of views of that, because I feel like that's something that most women usually talk about. So it was good to have that conversation, and yeah, I think I just learned about y'all, which I'm most excited about.
Down.
In our craziness. I have learned that if you change the key on Keisha Cole,
Bye.
she's walking out.
I'm going.
Because
I'm
she's
leaving.
not Alicia.
Let Alicia ain't Alicia no more.
Alicia
Well, I know,
needs to change
but there
the
are
keys.
multiple keys.
Yeah, there's multiple keys.
Keisha.
I got the pun. Also, Fantasia will shave her head for my biopic.
I'm so
and I
excited about
also
that.
have learned that if you are a side nigga, it is okay. Just know that you are playing your position.
But don't everybody play a position?
Everybody does.
Okay.
So it's Eric. Where can we find you at?
As always, you guys can catch me on Instagram at The World According to Eric, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Eric Devante, and Snapchat Picasso_3, but don't expect much from me.
And Jay, where can we find you at?
I'm most active on Instagram, so you can follow me at jpendit, JayPennedit.
That's right. And you can find me, Kelvinology, at Kelvinology on your Instagram and your Twitter, because I've returned to Twitter.
I have two, and it's actually like
It is so great. I have
Twitter's
I have
changed.
2 Twitter accounts. I'm not telling you my other
Twitter
Twitter
after
accounts.
dark.
But Kelvinology for all the wholesome people, and then the other ones you got to DM me for. But yes, Kelvinology, and also if you're not following the Get Right Radio Show on your Instagram, what are you doing? You need to follow us so you can make sure you get the alerts. I sent out a blast to everybody, so if you weren't listening today, what the fuck were you doing? And also make sure you download the Good News Radio app, because that's where you can play this thing back. You missed something from the top and you want to recap, run that thing back. Or if you tune in right now because you're about to listen to this Chill Will show this a little bit later and you want what were they talking about,
Yeah.
you need to go ahead and rewind this show and play it back, and also get in that chat box so you can become a part of the show with us. That's it, right?
That's it.
Oh my goodness. As always, I hope you guys got right. That's right, get right or get left.
Bitch, you better get right.
It's so weird without
I
this.
know.